بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. How am I lagging already يا أخي? I'm not lagging. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello everyone and welcome. Can lie, my traps are looking good. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 80. Episode 80 of القهوة حبيبيز. القهوة. The coffee shop. Episode 80. Can't lie, this has been by far the most successful thing I've ever done on YouTube. Bro, this panel, my people, the people in the chat, this is something you wait for all year long. You get me? And you know, we keep delivering this content thanks to you guys' help. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love you've shown us. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button right now. You guys know how Ahwa gets. It's argumentative. It's a fight. It's a war. What we want is for you guys to slap the like button. Every single one of you guys right now, just stop what you're doing. Already, Wonderful Queen is telling you, even though he's a man, you know, he calls himself Wonderful Queen, so we have to respect and call it a she, so we don't get cancelled. Hit this X button right here. Hit the like button right here. I see Lee Judges has just redirected. Shout out to the judge, you get me? Big up to the judge. Lee Judges redirect right here. Big up to you, the judge, Habibi. Big up to Lee Judges. Big up to Dan Potts. Shout out to you. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them both. You get me? Please hit the like button and subscribe to This is Football if you are yet to do so. So, guys, first guy I'm going to introduce is the guy that's top of the league. Inshallah, they end up winning the league because I'll celebrate with him as a brother. They slapped up Bournemouth by 3-0. The one guy I feel bad for in that game is, what's his name? Gabriel, because he will never have finished like this the rest of his life. He has the best finish of the whole game, but they gave offside. Yakhi, frauds. Man like Saadinho is in the building. How are you doing, Saad?
Tottenham in a mud, in a mud. Tottenham in a mud. Tottenham in a mud. Ah, mate.
What do you think of Tottenham?
Shit.
What do you think of shit?
Tottenham.
That's all right. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham.
We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. Ah, mate. What a absolute weekend of football, man. What a weekend of football. Listen, we're happy to be here. We're happy to speak about the games over the weekend. Yeah, listen, I can't lie. Life's good right now. There's still one final achievement that we need to achieve. And big up to you, Shax, man. Big up to you, honestly, man. My brother, always in the chat and supporting, man. There's still one final hurdle that we need to get over, but it's not in our hands, unfortunately. So it's in the other club's hands. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna speak about it. We're gonna do the thing. But listen, guys, make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to This Is Football and all of the other channels for all of us. Make sure to get that done. We're gonna speak about it today. A lot of stuff to speak about. But big up to the chat. Big up to Hassan. Rest of the panelists. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Big up. Speaking of the rest of the panelists, the guy in third place is off camera right now because he's speaking on Spaces as per usual. Who's the reason why we're late? Hamza. Who's the reason why we never start early? Hamza. Who's speaking on Spaces right now? Hamza. You get me? It is what it is. Khalas, we're used to it at this point, but we love him. You get me? I don't know what it is today. Hamza is gonna have to be in his creative bag. Can I tell the chat before I introduce him why he has to be in his creative bag? Let me tell you why. Because everyone won this week. You get me? So, there's a couple of agendas you could run. He could run the Enzo agenda. He could run the Clear Lake agenda. There's a couple of agendas he could run today. He could low-key go like, Clear Lake are idiots if they sack Pochettino, now because it's like, Pochettino, my club. There's a lot,
He's a fraud. Bro, he's a fraud. I still remember the episode where he was like, no, I'm not gonna cook Chelsea. They're my blue brothers, and literally proceeds to cook them. That's like saying, no, I'm not gonna disrespect my my brother, and then you walk away with his girl in your hands and then leave the club. Yeah, what's here, man? Where's going?
I've never done that ever before, man. Bro code. So the man, the myth, the legend is here. Brother Hamza is in the building. How are you doing, Hamza?
I'm doing very well. Listen, big up. Actually, listen, I was second. You said I'm third. What are you doing?
Yeah, he did. He did say he was third.
Yo, are you supposed to see? Are you a City support? So in front of your home stream, you've been a City support.
Did I call you third?
No,
you did. I think you said it by accident.
I said you're third. My bad.
So you were second. You said you're second. So you must have been a City fan. We've got him live on his own channel. This guy is a secretive City fan. That
You know, Hamza, that's the one thing they'll never believe you.
Liverpool, you guys are getting done.
Wallahi, I
You know
hate on
what?
your club
You
so
can't
much
lie.
they'll
You
never
can't
believe
lie. You
this.
got caught.
Never.
You got caught. Don't worry. Well done.
No,
Listen,
did I actually
I like
call
the way
it
you
well?
mocked it. I'll not be surprised.
You did. I didn't
Why did I
correct
say
you
City
because
are bad? I
No,
don't
let's
know why.
pretend. Let's
no,
pretend.
because you were saying you basically you said the next one is the guy that's sitting third in the Premier League at the moment. That's what you said.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I said third in the Premier League. My bad. We are
Because
third.
you
if we,
obviously
if
don't-
I
no,
think
no.
I think
Because
I think
obviously
I
you
think
don't
when
know.
Hussam said that,
flipped,
he was
yeah?
counting. No, he was
Let's
counting
not
all
make
of
it
the
slip.
decisions
told
that
you,
should
let's
have
not
been
make it
should have
slip,
been.
but
No,
you slipped.
he was doing the decisions that should have been gone correctly.
Hamza, I won
He
this
was
week.
counting
Let's be
those.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's be
listen.
right.
Yeah,
I won
yeah.
this week.
Listen, I'm the one who's flying your flags. Listen, I'm
No one is
batting
flying
ahead.
the flag right now.
Listen,
No
I'm
one.
flying the flag
Everyone's
of
out.
this country.
Technically.
Listen, I'm flying this flag of this country still.
Didn't Aston Villa lose as well, by the way?
Yeah, they lost.
Yes.
Wait,
yes,
do they have a return leg?
they lost. They lost.
Oh, they have to
at
go
home.
Greece 4-2 down.
Yeah.
They don't care about that
yeah.
one.
It's crazy.
They don't care
It's
about
crazy.
that. They're playing
Olympiacos
Champions
are
League.
winning that, bro. Olympiacos are winning that, bro.
Olympiacos are winning
Done.
that. They're 4-2. They don't
Done.
care.
Hamza, you cannot say anyone flying flag when everyone out.
I'm flying the flag like I'm the European champion, whether you like it or not. I'm the world champion.
Yes, currently you
I
are.
still got
That's
the
correct.
belt, yeah. Until the belt is taken, I'm the world champion. What are we doing here? So
Can I ask
at the
you
end of
just
the day-
one question before I
At the end of
introduce
the day,
the
one
rest of the
second.
panel?
Wallahi, let me tell you something. I
There we
went there and I slandered Serie A. I had more than messages from me. These Serie A fans attacked me. They dunked on Liverpool. Say, what a shame. Liverpool go down by Atlanta. I was defending you guys. I triggered the whole Serie A, defending you guys. Don't forget. Don't forget. I know you guys have to be on my side. Don't cook each other. They say, this is the reason we hate the Premier League. We're the best league in the world, I told them. I said, you don't deserve 5 places, you scumbag, yeah? Serie A matches, wallahi. Who wants to see Bologna, wallahi, playing in the Champions League? Wallahi, imagine
Why
how
is
many
it always
times I'm gonna watch-
Bologna?
Bro, wallahi,
Why-
Bologna and bro, who else is gonna watch Bologna playing the Champions League except Bologna fans? Yeah, Malaysian people are not gonna watch it. Indonesian people are not gonna watch it. People in Brazil are not gonna watch it. No one's gonna watch it. But Serie A given 5 places. I'm rattled on this, and you know why? Because Sam wasn't there. Sam wasn't there, and Chelsea wasn't there. These guys have always got me the coefficient right. Me, Sam, and Chelsea in Europe, we just take our swords and we go and
Low
fight.
key shots at Saad, not even me.
Yeah,
Hamza.
100% is
You-
100% is shots at me.
You,
Even though I made the
Newcastle
quarters,
and
even
Man
though I made the
United.
quarters, even though I made the
You,
quarters, and me
Newcastle,
and
Man
him went
United,
out in the
I
both
can't stand you
exact
guys.
same position. Me and him
Liverpool,
went out in the
man.
exact same position.
Liverpool next year, I can't wait. Liverpool, I can't wait for you next year.
So wait, but Hamza,
Okay.
Hamza,
By the way,
with all due
Hamza Bro
respect, you have
isn't
to
here
take
yet.
that
He'll
back.
be joining
You're
us.
coming.
so-
You'll come back, my brothers.
Yeah,
But
when he
Hamza,
comes, you can
you-
battle him.
You have to take that
Listen,
back
they're
because
coming
me
back,
and
man. We're
you,
talking about
me and you,
European
Guys,
no,
can we
no,
have
champions.
a
me and you
first fight
finished,
after I
me and you
introduce the
finished,
panel?
me and you finished in the same position in the Champions League this year. So let's not say
You're
that.
nothing, man.
You've
Listen,
won
you
it.
don't do anything.
You've won it before. Khalas. Assalamu alaikum. It's fine.
Okay, Hamza, let me introduce the rest of the panel so we can have our fight after. Joining us on the channel as well is a guy that slapped West Ham by 5-0. Can we all spam in the chat? Watch out! Yeah, watch out, my club. Watch out. They're
Now they
seventh
want
now.
Pochin. Now it's Pochin.
Yeah,
Pochin
Poch,
is
you
trending.
know, Hamza, now they have to give Poch manager of the season. Madueke and Mudrik is 7th place. I don't know how. Madueke, Mudrik. Bro,
Exactly.
even Pep and Klopp will not work with Madueke and Mudrik.
I
I don't
can't
know how
work
he
with that.
accepts that. Pocha with the Kiwi emoji.
Poch improved Cole Palmer.
Hi,
Poch
Ziad.
improved Cole Palmer.
Zizou, 5-0 win against West Ham. You happy today?
Chelsea
Proper
pillow in the
Chelsea.
back.
Proper Chelsea, 2-time Champions League winners, last London team to win the Premier League, last London team to win the Europa League. Proper Chelsea. Come on, man. Poch out. Already know. Get spamming in the chat. Big up to everyone. Like and subscribe. Poch out. Poch out. And Poch out.
There you are. And finally,
Thank
last
you
but not
again,
least, someone who's Ten Hag out. I don't know why he has Neymar's picture in the background. You get me? He's never coming to Man United. But the reason why he's smiling and happy is because Man United did play this weekend. Had Man United played, he would probably come here upset because Palace has something for us tomorrow. Inshallah, we'll be there on the watch along. Joining us on the channel, of course, is Fellaini from Wish, our Libyan brother representing Manchester United. Brother Ahmed is back in the building. How are you doing, Ahmed?
Nah, big up. Listen, shout out to Neymar. Look, it's a cold background. You have to admit, it's sick.
It
It's
is.
sick. It is a good background. Listen, I had a good weekend. No United, no problem. No problem. I had no issues, by the way. You know the amount of times I had to listen. 1 day, 2 days, no Ten Hag. I'm telling you, life is good, man. Life is good. Alhamdulillah.
Wallahi, I love that. Man said, no United, no problem.
No
Man said,
problem,
hey,
wallahi.
but the reason of my heartbreak it didn't happen this week, so khalas, I'm happy. You know how many United fans, that message me like, the fact that United just didn't play this week makes me so happy. I got a message on Snapchat. One of the guys was like, Hussam, the reason I'm going to watch Ahwa today very excited is that United didn't play. I'm like, yeah, I know you guys are in the mud still. Guys, Mo will be joining us. He's just going to go pray and come back. Jacob will be joining us at the top of the hour. Obviously, there's a thing that happened with his his wife had to just make a quick trip to the hospital. So we, of course, we inshallah she's healthy and his whole family is healthy. Obviously, he's currently on parental duties because he has a newborn last week. So obviously, congratulations to Jacob. He'll be joining us to be on the hot seat and get cooked in a minute. Before we get started with the topics, let me just go to the chat. Big up to my guy Raad. Hello, Allah Raad. Raad, are you Jordanian? Because this is such a Jordanian name. Raad, Asad, every aggressive name, mashallah. We have aggressive people over here. If you are Jordanian, let me know. He says, big up, guys. Up the Chels. Big up to you,
Proper Chels. Ra'ad, proper Chels.
Big up to you, Habibi. Raad. Big up to my guy, Dinishan says, Hamza, who's better at finishing, Haaland or Henry? We'll get to that. Don't answer, Hamza. Hamza, don't answer. We'll get to it. I promise you. Don't worry. You're Jordanian. See how I knew? See how I knew he's Jordanian? You see that? You cannot learn culture. If you're uncultured, khalas. If you're like Saad, you know nothing about the world, khalas. Me, I can name you capitals of 200 countries. I can name you
Brother, okay, you know the capitals, khalas.
Saad,
Alhamdulillah. Wow, you're so cultured. Wow.
Can I toot my own horn, please? You get me? So that's what we're doing, my guy. You get me? Big up to you. Hello, Allah. Allah hayy nashama. Big up to Redline Tarang says, Hamza always finding a club to cook Bologna. There's like probably, alhamdulillah, Al-Ahwa is now global. We have people watching us all over the world. Today, someone from Japan messaged me. He watches Al-Ahwa, mashallah. There's some poor guy right now from Italy watching us who support Bologna going like, bro, why is Hamza cooking Bologna? This is our first time here.
Give us a chance.
Aren't Bologna even in pot 4? Like they've never been here before. Like let's just let them rest. Why cooking Bologna? Ya haram alayk. Big up to you, Red Lara Taranga. Hamza cooking Bologna is like what? It's like a billionaire passing by a homeless guy and going like, hey, you homeless bozo. That's what he's doing. Wallahi, let Bologna breathe. Big up to see who says it's still pochao. Get out your echo chamber. We'll speak on it, don't worry. And actually, that's the first topic of the day. As I said, Mo and Jacob will be joining us. So make sure guys are liking, make sure guys are subscribing right here, right now. Big up to Raad, big up to C, Dinisham, and Redline Taranga. And actually, we want to start with the Chelsea topic. If you guys notice, by the way, did I say like and subscribe? Yeah, like and subscribe, please. Hit this X button, hit this like button right here. So, Chelsea. The reason why I introduced Ziad before I introduced, Ahmed is now Chelsea are above Man United, by the way. In case you guys are unaware, Chelsea are above Manchester United. Zizou, 5-0 slapping of West Ham today. Gallagher, Madueke, 2 goals from Nicholas Jackson and a goal from Cole Palmer. Talk to me, brother.
Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah, we are winning games. It's taken 9 months, but alhamdulillah, we are winning games. We are performing. The players are performing. The manager is performing. Alhamdulillah. Listen, man, big credit to a lot of the players. I think today, every single player. And I don't want to give credit only for this game. I want to give credit for the Tottenham game as well, man. Tottenham-Chelsea is always a big game that we ended their season. Lovely scenes. And specifically on today, the only player I would say didn't play well was Mudryk, sadly. Apart from that, every single person I give credit to. Extra credit to the likes of Chalobah, the likes of Cucurella, especially Cucurella, Madueke as well. Especially Cucurella and Madueke, to be honest, because these players that have not been given a chance by the manager, they weren't given a chance by the fans. You know, I've been to games this season where Cucurella has been booed. I was at games last season where he was being booed. He got pity minutes this season and he performed. He had to do a job at right back and he performed. He was getting consistent game time. Then he got injured. He had to have surgery, and now came back in the team and he's doing an amazing job. Part of that is Pochettino giving him a new role, coming inside into the midfield, which I'm surprised to see. I didn't expect Cucurella. I don't sound making me laugh, bro. Cucurella coming into midfield, picking up the ball. But yeah, Madueke as well wasn't given chance at all. People said Pochettino didn't want him when he was at Spurs, even though he was young, and he said they wouldn't want him now at Chelsea. But every single time.
Sorry, who
Madueke,
played right back? I'm so confused. Who did you say played right back?
I never said anything about right back, but Chalobah.
No, you just said someone played right back as well and he done well. Who?
I never said that.
Who was the player you're giving props to at the start? Madueke or who?
No, Cucurella.
Cucurella. Yeah.
When he started, I thought he said Madueke played right back. I'm like, when the hell did he play right back? My bad.
I'm saying Cucurella. I just give credit to Cucurella because he was being booed and whatnot, and he wasn't getting played. And now I'm talking about Madueke because people were saying Madueke was at Tottenham when he was younger, and when Poch was there, people said he didn't want to use him. Now he doesn't want to use him. Every time, obviously, we've got Palmer on that side, so a bit difficult. And Gallagher was playing in the 10, which he was never going to drop. So Madueke now, even at the start of the season, when he was playing in the cup games or the little minutes he was getting in the Premier League, he was performing, even on scrap minutes. But now he's getting consistent game time, and he's even showing his worth and showing that he's a quality player, and he's more than good enough to be at Chelsea, especially for his price and especially for his age. Nicholas Jackson getting 2 goals, that's more goals than Kai Havertz now. So even though he was half the price, so interesting to see. Not longer people were shitting on Jackson, saying he's a waste of money, saying he's shit, saying Chelsea fans regret selling Kai Havertz, saying that Kai Havertz will start for Chelsea.
Hussam was saying Nicholas Jackson's the worst striker in the league.
Yeah, so are you. But people were saying
you're lying. I defended him and I said he's better than Darwin Núñez. Don't lie.
Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez is not good.
Don't ever lie.
Yeah, let me finish. Yeah, 1 second. Nicholas Jackson 30 million and he's got more goals.
You know why you deserve that more?
Oh,
because you lied on my name and then Ziad lied on yours. Because I've always rated Núñez the lowest.
Anyway, it's not. It's at this point. It's more than you two.
Below him,
yeah, I won't get to you two just yet, man. It's more Twitter, the rivals, Chelsea fans shitting on Jackson and hopping on the bandwagon of that rivals were doing. Although now he's got more goals than, on top of my head, Haaland, Núñez, Havertz, Jesus. Well, I mean, the list can go on.
Well, you're naming average strikers, so I'm being honest.
1 second, bro. 1 second. I'm naming you strikers that cost double his price, and are not in the first season in the Premier League. So yeah, big credit to Jackson. Palmer again performing well. Mudryk, I'm sorry, he's the only player that I will say did not play well. Moises Caicedo, absolutely amazing. Like, really, really, really good performance. No one wants to speak about. Instead, they want to spend the whole hour speaking about Enzo that didn't even play. Speak about Caicedo. That's been very consistent recently, especially today. And the game against Tottenham was amazing. No one spoke about it. They still think that we regret signing him. He's not good enough. He's a flop. Worst decision of his life to join Chelsea. The guy's not good enough. 1 season under De Zerbi. De Zerbi made Caicedo. Without De Zerbi, Caicedo is nothing. No problem. Caicedo is showing his levels. Gallagher, respect to Gallagher, a good finish. But my opinion on him stands. And then yeah, in general, Pochettino, credit to him. He finally made the switch in his tactic. Like I said with the Cucurella, he made a change. Defensively, we look much better. Badiashile looking much better again. And then yeah, man.
Why do you give leeway? Why do you give leeway to other players and don't give it to Gallagher when he showed you quality today? Why that much hate?
It's not okay.
I don't. Why the hate in your heart?
I don't. Okay, let me tell you more.
Bro, the guy is improving in quality.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question.
Oh my God, he's like,
I'm gonna answer your
Gallagher,
question.
good finish, move on, but I don't change on him. Gallagher.
No. Yeah, Gallagher. Can I answer the question?
Finish. Volley first, Gallagher.
Okay.
Good finish.
Okay, I didn't.
Caicedo's like, oh, he's doing everybody wrong. Caicedo's so that, oh my God, look at Madueke doing this and that, bro.
Mo, let me ask you a question: is Gallagher worth 50 million?
In this current market, yes.
Okay.
Enzo
inshallah.
Fernandez is worth 105.
I don't give a
Gallagher's
shit.
worth
Don't stop mentioning Enzo Fernandez.
120
Don't
million.
mention about Enzo
If
Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez is
gonna-
worth
Let me just
105
continue
million,
on my team.
Tony
Let me continue
Gallagher
on my team.
is worth 120 million.
Okay, inshallah. Say inshallah.
Also, Gallagher is
I-
proper Chelsea. He gets the club.
Gallagher proper. I'm not even gonna say the word, but listen,
That's
respect
all.
Gallagher. I don't have anything against Gallagher. I think he's an okay player, but at the end of the day, I think
I
if
thought
there's
you used
club,
to be a Gallagher
if the-
guy at the start of the season.
I
Why did he quit?
I don't hate Gallagher. I like the guy. I think he's an okay player. But if there's clubs like are stupid enough, like Tottenham, to pay 50 million for him, then I'm sorry, he is not worth 50 million.
Do
So
you
I'm
think
going.
there's a club
One
that is
second.
stupid enough to pay 105 for
second.
Enzo?
Stop mentioning Enzo.
Do you
We're
think
talking
there's a
about.
club that
We're
is
not
stupid
talking
enough to pay
stop
105?
stop
No, we
talking
have
about
to
Enzo.
mention Enzo.
No,
Get
we're
your
not talking about
asses in the
Enzo. We're not
club
talking about Enzo.
because you
Stop
twerk
talking
for him
about a player
every
that's not
stream,
being.
bro.
No,
You
stop.
twerk for him
Stop
every
mentioning
stream,
it.
bro.
Stop
You
mentioning a
sit
player that
on
has not
this
played.
platform and you twerk for
Stop going
Enzo,
on
bro.
other players. We're talking
Bro,
about.
you
We're
twerk
not
for
talking
Enzo,
about
bro.
Gallagher. We're talking about Gallagher. Gallagher is not worth the price tag, and I'm not sitting here after we just won 5-0, spending the whole stream talking about Enzo or Gallagher. I'm talking about the whole team because the whole team is performing well, and I've given credit to the manager and I've given credit to individuals. Okay, right. So I'm not gonna sit here and cry over Enzo or Gallagher. We just won 5-0. We slapped Spurs as well, and we're performing well for the first time in the season. Okay, don't let me sit here and cry about one player. End of the day, Pochettino give credit to, the players give credit to. I knew these players were good. I knew these players were good, right? I wasn't convinced when you lot were telling me these lot are shit. The average age is 13. They're useless. All that rubbish. I wasn't listening to it, right? Because at the end of the day, look where we are now. Well, if we don't finish in Europa League position, it's going to be embarrassment. And I told you this league is shit in January. I told you this league's not good enough. Respect to Aston Villa, but when they're sitting fourth for the majority of the season, you know this league is shit. And like I said in January, if we had a proper manager, if we had a manager that didn't make us lose against the likes of Bournemouth, or draw against Bournemouth, lose against Wolves, drop points against all these shit teams, Burnley, Sheffield United, like I said, we would be fifth. We would be in Champions League spot. But you lot called me crazy.
Fifth is not Champions League spot, by the way.
Okay, we'd be fourth. Mileage, sorry. If fifth with the coefficient, whatever you want to call it, we would be fifth. Like I said, with a proper manager, right, we would be in the top 4.
Yeah, but this is the same manager that has been 7th.
Habibi, do you know we could have been 7th 6 months ago?
No, but that's not the point.
No, it is the point because 7th is not an achievement. First of all, 7th is not an achievement.
I think it's an achievement to the current top 6.
Wait.
7th is not an
Ziad,
achievement.
repeat what you just said. Repeat what you just said again, Ziad. Repeat what you just said about with
no,
what?
I told you.
With what thing you will be what? Say that again.
I told you in January that if we had a proper manager, like Hassan gave me the example of Klopp or Pep, I said we would be in Champions League football right now.
No, that's not realistic. Now you're changing your word. You
No,
said
but
with a
it's not
proper
realistic
manager,
because that's what the argument
would
we had.
be top 4. You aren't getting Pep, and you aren't getting.
No, but that's no, Mo.
Oh
don't
my
get it.
God,
Don't get it mistaken.
I'm
don't
done.
get it. No. Don't get it. Mo,
I am
don't get
done
it.
with you, bro.
Don't get it mistaken because those were the words.
With
And
a
those
proper manager,
those
you
were
get
the
4. When
Mo.
I pressed you a little bit, yeah.
Mo,
Manager,
don't get
Klopp.
it. Don't.
Bullshit. I know what you meant.
Mo,
you meant with anyone better than Pochettino.
Mo, don't get the words. Don't get the words. Listen,
you don't twist your words, bro.
Don't me twist my words,
bro.
I'm telling you the players, and not the players. I'm telling you the managers that were given in January. Hassan said with his own words that with Pep Klopp we would be max 6. So don't say I didn't make up those words. I didn't make up the examples. You guys told me. I went on your own stream where I was told by Hussam, I was told by Staffy that if I had Pep or Klopp, I would maximum be 6th. So now with this shit manager that's been shit for 8 months, okay, I gave him credit for the last 2 games, but for the majority of the season that we're looking at, I'm not gonna cry about 2 games, right? For the majority of the season, he's not been good enough, and we're still gonna finish 6th. So you're shit for 8 months, 9 months. You lose to Burnley. You drew to Burnley at home, sorry, with 10 man. You draw to the likes of Sheffield United. You draw to Bournemouth, all these shit teams, and you're still gonna finish 6th. But you're telling me with the likes of Pep or Klopp, we wouldn't be in Champions League football.
Manager can only do so much. A manager can only do so much.
Your question since you added me.
But like I said, these players are more than good
زياد
enough.
خلص حكيت 4 ساعات وانت بتحكي فهمنا. Let me give you the response to your stupid point that you just made. First of all, Ziad, Aston Villa have a better team than you do.
No, they don't.
Second,
And I told you in
100%
January
they
they
do.
don't. And I
Yeah,
told you in
yes.
Player for
January they don't.
player for player, they do.
And I told you in January they don't.
Second of all, okay, خلاص, Madueke is better than Leon Bailey. Happy now? Okay, so now when it comes to the point that you just made, if Poch didn't make this mistake against this club, we would have won the game. Okay, and if you took your chances versus Wolves, you would have won the game. And if you took your chances versus Liverpool at the start of the season, you'd have won the game. And you dominated Manchester City home and away, and you left both games with 2 points because of individual errors. And if all the games that you missed chances and you scored them like you did today, if you were clinical like you were today, by the way, Aston Villa away from home last week, the game that just happened, you could have won that game easily 3-2, 4-2. And by the way, I thought the goal should have been given anyway. So for you to say Poch has been crap for 8 months, that's disingenuous. Poch hasn't been shit for 8 months. Poch at the start of the season, I always say this, he started the year playing offensive football, possession. It didn't work in terms of results, so he tried to go a bit more defensive. And you know, some results worked out, some didn't. Now he went back to whatever he started with in pre-season with Cucurella inverting and all this.
It took him 9 months.
To try switch. Yeah, he tried to switch to something else, and obviously it's working. The reality is, when it comes to Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea don't need a managerial change, as per the players themselves said it. I saw the Chelsea reporter, he said the players would prefer some stability. If you keep changing the manager with a young, inexperienced squad, it's a recipe for disaster. And at the end of the day, if Poch finishes 6th, 7th, even 8th, whatever it is, this is just the level of the Chelsea player right now. Madueke and Mudryk are not top 4 players. Nicholas Jackson has done well today, but he's not a top 4 player. Gallagher is not a top 4 player. The Thiago Silva at this age is not a top 4 player. Chalobah is not a right back to begin with. By the way, one thing I always say about Chelsea that people actually never give context to, why is it always we have to come up here and we have to talk about Poch and the players, but why we never mention the injuries? Have you even seen Lavia this season?
Every team's got injuries.
Like 5 minutes. We didn't even see him the whole year.
Every team's got injuries.
No. Every team has injuries, but
Chelsea have a lot of injuries.
Most injuries.
Yeah.
You also have to contextualize it. And you have so many injuries, bro.
Yeah, our team. First of all, our team doesn't matter injuries or not. It's good enough to be in a better position than we were during the season.
No.
During the season, that's one.
Oh.
One. Okay, that's one. Second of all, people say there's people that you want to listen to reports. Listen to this one. People say Pochettino is a massive factor to why we've got so many injuries. He's the one. Him and his team are the ones that were arguing with the medical team on when players should be returning and when they shouldn't be returning. That in itself is ludicrous. Yeah. That in itself is one of the reasons as well. He's the training methods. You want to listen to a report? I'll give you another report. People say he gives his most intense training 1 day before the game. And you just said it yourself. Yeah? You talk about Pochettino before preseason, and now he's trying to fix it. So he saw it wasn't working for 8 months, 9 months. He's like, okay, now let me fix it. Now let me do well. Yeah, all right, mate. No, too late. Too late. You dug your hole too much of a big hole. Yeah? And people want to say Poch out or Poch in. Listen, like I said this weeks ago, there's nothing this guy can sit here this season and do that will make me say Poch in. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Okay, forget this season, but don't you think stability is better for your club with the young, inexperienced players?
Stability, what, bro? You have to show something. You can't show the level.
You something.
You can't show the level he's shown throughout the season and expect for him to stay. You can't.
But he's shown you something, at least even if it's in small doses. There's still signs.
No. It's
there's still signs that if you
You're
do
on mute,
fix
Mo.
things, you could. I think if you keep, okay, let me
I
tell
am
you right
muted.
now. Bottom line. Let me give you bottom line without speaking for 5 hours. Bottom line is as follows: if you keep Poch, sign forwards who can put the ball in the back of the net, get experienced players who are actually good, I think you get top 4 next season.
I can't say yes and I cannot say no. But what I can say is that I cannot sit here and say Poch in because of 4 good performances out of 35. That is ludicrous. I can't.
This is why I don't like where Chelsea, when people mention performances, you've had multiple games, ones that you've lost where the performances have been good. Just the final finish was not there. You've dominated teams over and over again. Dominated teams and not finished your chances. Sheffield, when you went to Bramall Lane and then you drew them 1-1.
We were shit.
You still had chances though.
But we were
Which you
shit.
could have finished.
Zizou,
You could have
do you
finished the
think
game.
Thomas
But
Tuchel
But we
would
were
have
you
done-
did
shit.
not
would
take
do
those
better?
chances.
But
Okay.
we were shit. though.
Ziad, let me ask you straight questions.
We went to the
Forget what
worst
happened.
team in the league and we're
Ziad,
shit.
Ziad,
Not no
let me-
Forest to slap them.
Ziad Habibi, let me ask you a straight question. Season is done. You win 2 games out of the last 3 games. You get 60 points this season. Season is over. Do you think next season, after Poch worked 1 year with these guys, Thomas Tuchel comes in, he does better than Poch next season, not this season, next season?
He achieves more than Poch this season.
With the same players.
With the same play-
You're dodging the question. Okay,
I'm
this
not.
season is
I
over.
just said he achieves
Habibi,
more.
your season is this season is over. I'm not saying what you think Tuchel would have done this season. What
You
happened
just
this
said
season
you just said
happened.
Tuchel.
What?
You Tuchel next season.
He's saying after this season.
No, yes.
This season,
Tuchel
Habibi,
next
is
season.
done. Is
Tuchel
over.
next,
What
you said Tuchel
happened
next
happened.
season.
Next
Tuchel next
season.
season.
You think
Yeah.
Tuchel next season after
I answered that
Poch
2 minutes ago. I said Tuchel next season with the same squad, no additions, achieves more than what Poch did this season.
No,
Or
no, no,
whatever.
no, 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 no. Not saying this season. See, you're missing the point, Habibi. And I know you're missing the point. This season is this season. Next season, you have 2 choices: Pochettino or Thomas Tuchel next season. Who's gonna achieve more next season with this team? Next season, not this season. What happened this season happened. Next season.
Oh, so Tuchel first season or Poch second season?
Yes.
I still think Tuchel.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
Oh god. All
Is
right.
and sorry,
All
just to
right.
clarify,
I
is
tried
that
to
Thomas
put as
Tuchel?
much context into the question as
But
I
hold on.
can, right?
Mo,
Oh, yeah,
is
but
that Thomas Tuchel? Do you think he will achieve more than Poch in the league? Yeah.
Whatever. They're not playing
No,
Champions
no,
League.
in the league,
They aren't playing Champions League. Who gives a shit if they
Let's
come from
no,
playing?
forget about the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup because that's still something.
Yeah, but see,
But
Saad. One
do
thing
you
that
think
people are
he'll-
doing, yeah.
The
See, one
league is
people-
the indication.
One
Saad.
people are
If
doing,
they
yeah.
go to the final of the FA Cup and they're 10th Saad in the league, that doesn't give me any indication.
One point people are doing, Gamo, and this is for the chat, this is for everyone on Twitter, this is everyone here, okay? One people are doing are underestimating and not realizing how bad Chelsea have been this season, okay? You not underestimate how much of a factor Cole Palmer is. If Cole Palmer was not in this Chelsea team, we would probably be near the relegation zone.
If
Well,
Rodri didn't play
One-
for City, they'd
One
be
second.
fifth.
One second. No,
Yeah,
what are you
if
talking
I
about?
just gave you an if.
If
One
I
second.
didn't have
we-
a
if
house,
we
I
didn't-
would be living in an apartment, by the way.
exactly.
If
Well,
Rodri didn't
If
play
my
for
auntie had
Manchester City, they
fucking
wouldn't
Pool, she'd
sell
be
him.
my
Well,
uncle.
oh really? So when it comes to Palmer and the penalties, everyone discredits it. Yeah,
If
but
I
now you want to
wasn't,
come, you want to if and up. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. People, look at the facts. Palmer with his GNA and forget his GNA, his performances alone, we would be, bro. We would probably
Sam
be 13th.
wasn't Liverpool
We
supporter.
would be.
he would have
Mo, don't
supported
do
another
this.
team,
We
by
would
the way.
be. We would be 13th.
I'll be
Okay.
Al Faisal supporter.
Don't underestimate how shit we've been. This talk of us being 7th or 6th, it's been like this the whole season. Okay, so it's not a massive achievement. He's jumped from 12th, he's climbed all the way to 7th. No, we could have jumped from 7th to 12th about 15 times, and we failed.
Do you
So,
think
and-
63 points? Do you think 63
second.
points is a good?
I don't care. I don't care.
What do you
because
mean
the
you don't
season's
care?
been shit.
You okay? You have to
No,
not
no,
care.
because if we've been this shit and we get 63 points, I don't care about what the points is. We've been shit. I care about what I see in my eyes and what the table tells me. Okay, we have been shit, which is why I don't understand and I don't like. Oh, you're 6th. It's okay. Oh, you've got 63 points, bro. I've watched this season. We have been shit. It's as simple as that. I'm not just going to sit here and gaslight yourself or gaslight myself, okay, about 4 or 5 good games in a whole season. Sam, with his own words, just said it's in pre-season. He saw it working. 9 months later, he decided to change it back to pre-season. It's too late, mate. It's too late.
Ziad,
The damage has been done.
Ziad,
I'm not going to change my mind over 4 or 5 games.
Just quickly, because you said you've been shit. Yeah, is that majority of the blame towards the manager or the players?
Manager
Those
by
2
far.
options.
Because
Manager.
by far.
There you are.
Because you
See,
see,
that's
no,
where I
but you
disagree
see-
with you.
no,
I pick
why-
up the players.
How can you? How this is why I don't understand. How can you disagree when as soon as the manager changes it up, yeah, and he makes a tactical change, and as soon as Sam just said now, he's changing it back to where he did in pre-season, we are winning, we are performing, and the players are performing. So as soon as the
tell you
manager
why.
makes a change, the team is performing and the players are performing. But throughout the season, when he didn't do what was working now, you're going to blame the players.
Because there's no
So
one-
What change?
so-
What change?
so-
What
firstly-
change? What change did they do?
so when the
change
manager,
did he make?
when you want to give credit
What
to the
tactical
manager,
change did they do?
when you want to give credit to the manager, yeah, you want to give credit to the manager and we're doing well. You don't want to praise the players. But when the manager's shit, you want to shit on the players. It doesn't make
What
sense.
what tactical
What,
change did he
what
do?
change
I
did he
wanna know.
make?
For
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
I'll tell you a massive change. A massive
Yeah.
change that Conor Gallagher's not
What
playing.
tactical?
A massive change is Conor Gallagher's not playing the 10 position. A massive
Where's
change
he
is that
playing?
he's playing in midfield, not a 10.
Where? In what
He's-
position?
What, the number 8 position?
He's playing more of like a free roam
The
8.
number 8, yeah.
He's pressing.
The
He's
number
pressing.
8.
And who's
Helping-
supposed to
And
be
who's
helping?
normally in that position?
Mm.
And who's normally in that position? And as soon as you've taken
One
them
second.
out,
One second. One second. One second.
See how it works, Ziad?
No, it's not. No, it doesn't see how it works because you haven't let me
Ah,
finish.
يلا
with the-
بوت
that-
agenda
that
ورun
was-
and end.
you know
No,
what?
you
You
haven't-
have Judge Mo because I got that. I got that technique
No,
from
you haven't- you haven't-
Judge
you haven't-
Mo.
you
You
haven't
guide
told
them
me.
to the question and then
No.
When-
End of the
when
day.
Exactly.
End of the day. When you 1 second. When you play.
That's
When
what
you
I mean
made the
before.
change. Yeah, but Enzo's injured. That's why
when
he
you
made the
play.
change.
When you play.
Habibi.
When you play a player in the
There's
10
no
position.
Enzo Fernandes.
Yeah, akhi, you and Enzo
He's
Fernandez,
playing on
bro.
painkillers. He's playing on painkillers.
When you play a
He's
player,
getting
He has a hernia injury.
He's a
can you
hernia.
let me finish, bro?
He's
When you
getting
play a
injected.
player in the 10 position that can actually play the number 10, okay, everyone knows the number 10 position is a very important position. And when you play someone in that position for a majority of the season who is not, it doesn't excel at shooting, doesn't excel at passing, doesn't excel in creativity, he doesn't excel in anything that it requires for you to be in a number 10 position. When you play him there for the majority of the season, you are not going to perform. Yeah, when you're given your wingers instructions to come inside, pick up the ball inside, and make your right back and left back become wingers, yeah, you're not going to perform well. Now, our right back and our left backs are not playing as wingers, yeah, they're not coming 1v1 versus our left back. Our wingers are not coming inside in the pocket back towards
He
goal.
says that-
1
he
second,
says
Hassan,
that
man.
so out
1
of
second.
context.
It's not out of context. 1
Talk about
second.
the injuries at the time, Yahi.
Yeah, akhi, fuck the injuries, but I'm talking about the team that we have now. I don't care about the
No,
injuries, man.
you're saying what happened.
I don't
in
care
the
about
past.
the. I'm talking about what happened in the last few games.
Have
Not
you
the
seen-
past.
have you-
Don't forget, we just got slapped 5-0 to Arsenal. Don't act as if we're playing amazing.
Yeah, and if
1
Pep or
second.
Klopp had
1
that same
second.
exact thing, he'd get slapped away too.
Oh yeah,
Bro.
okay, no problem.
Bro,
So-
you're acting
Bro,
like
Arsenal are
brother.
so much
Don't
better
I
think
than
give up,
you.
bro.
these
I give up.
games. No,
I give
but you can't use those
give up.
games with
My man
with-
just said if
with-
he has-
against Arsenal and against Manchester City and all of these. You can't use those games as a barometer to
Who made
bro,
the
because
Pochettino
if they
account,
get
bro?
smacked,
Look at
they.
See, wallahi, he made
I
a
wanna
Poch
humble
account.
my
What
son,
the chat
bro.
made a Poch
Anyway, bro,
account,
whatever, man.
Madder his
You know,
whole name,
Ziad, I
bro,
want to
his
tell
full
you one thing
name.
about the Enzo thing. Wallahi al-Azim, there were Chelsea fans in my chat today telling me, ask
I don't
Ziad
care.
about Enzo.
I don't care
Forget
because they're all
us
clowns.
who have agenda.
They're
There
all
are Chelsea
clowns.
fans who are
They're all
telling me
clowns.
Ziad always defends
They're all
him.
clowns. They're
on
all
the wall.
clowns because they're all clowns. End of the day, I've just
The
told
Chelsea
you.
fans even?
No, they're all clowns, all of them. Whatever you want to call it, they're all clowns.
Right.
Mo, we want to sit here, Mr. Football Mo. I've just explained to you when I tactically break it down. I've just told you that the majority of the season we've played someone in the number 10 position. Yeah, probably one of the most difficult position on the pitch. That's got no creativity. That can't pass. Doesn't excel in shooting. Doesn't excel in anything attacking phase. Yeah, it's not a threat. It's not a threat for any single defender. And we've played them in an attack in number 10. And you're telling me sitting there why are we performing well? I mean, it's not rocket science. At the end of the day, people want to sit here blame Enzo. That's not a problem. It's a lazy agenda. At the end of the day, we all know that. And listen, credit to
But
Pochettino.
blaming Poch alone isn't lazy?
No, because we're seeing it for 8 months. And when I see the whole team look clueless,
Okay,
when I
Ziad,
when I see the no, you haven't been objective.
I've been objective.
No,
Here's
you
the thing,
haven't.
you cannot just
Because
say
all
Poch
you
khalas.
said, all you
There's
said is injuries and
there's
Enzo.
players underperforming. There's games where you dominated. and
Yeah,
then
but I'm
in
looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at 8-9 months of football. I'm not going to look at 8-9 on the football and say, yeah, you know what? The reason we're 13th and not top 4 or top 6 is because players miss their chance. That's not how football works.
Wait, Ziad,
That's not a football chance.
do you rate your wingers, by the way?
Like I said, Madueke, I think. Listen, Ahmed, I rate my whole team. There's only a couple players that I think won't be good enough, and I've said many times that I rate my team. People don't want to hear it. People said,
But
do you rate
not
your
Gallagher.
wingers, though?
But not Gallagher. He rates all
No.
the team, but not Gallagher.
no, I think Gallagher's good, but I don't think.
He rates
Do you
everyone.
think-
No,
but
Mo,
not Conor
don't
Gallagher.
have
He
selective hearing,
rates
Mo.
like everyone.
Don't have
bro.
selective hearing. Don't have selective
He
hearing.
rates
Wait,
Kukurea,
wait.
but not
Don't have
Conor
selective.
Gallagher.
Don't have selective
No, the
hearing.
guy rates.
Don't
What's
have
his name? The
selective hearing.
goalkeeper. What's his name? The goalkeeper.
Don't have
Petrovic.
selective hearing.
What's
I
his
love
name?
Ziad's headset, bro,
Don't-
with the
Bro,
loud
what's his
mic,
name? The
bro.
goalkeeper. What's his name? The goalkeeper.
Bro, this guy has
He
selective
rates
hearing.
Sanchez, but not Gallagher.
Mo, don't
He
have
rates
selective hearing.
Petrovic, but not
Don't have
Gallagher.
selective
He
hearing.
rates
You have
everyone.
selective hearing. You have selective hearing. Okay, you have selective hearing. I said
Wait, so
Conor
you-
Gallagher's okay. I said Conor Gallagher's the okay player. I'm not repeating Conor Gallagher. I'm listening to Ahmed. Yeah, go on, Ahmed. What?
What Mudryk? Do you rate Mudryk?
No, I
Yeah.
think Mudryk's been I think Mudryk's been woeful. I literally said in the first sentence I said was Madueke was good and Mudryk is literally the only player that didn't perform today. I didn't perform against Tottenham. The whole team was good. No complaints about anyone in the team apart from Mudryk. So if Mudryk gets sold, then it is what it is.
Chat, who do you think's been better this season for Chelsea? Gallagher or Enzo? Write me one
in
name
that
right now.
position. In that position. In that
Look
position.
at full screen Ziad's face. Full screen him. When
Just
he's
write
reading
the
comments.
name right now in the chat.
Full
Just
screen.
one name in the chat.
Full
Enzo or
screen, Ziad.
Gallagher? Who's played better for Chelsea this season? I just want to see your name, guys. I just want to see the name. Write me the name, please.
Dog.
See, Allah, they're calling him Galatuso. Look at this.
Galatuso is crazy. Oh my
Hamza,
god.
what do you think, Hamza?
I don't rate Gallagher. I don't rate Enzo. You don't want
Listen,
no, Hamza, 1 second before you go on a 35-minute monologue. 1 second. People, I want to end this this Gallagher thing. I never said Gallagher is a bad player. I never
There
said
you
anything about. I said he's a good player, but if Tottenham come in and
I'm
pay
gonna
40,
get the
50,
clips. I'm gonna get the
clip
clips.
what you
Don't
want, yeah,
ever say
baby.
that.
No, but
Clip what
I'm
you
gonna
want.
get the clips out,
Clip what you
bro.
want.
Ziad,
I mean,
Don't
I-
ever
you
say that, bro.
clip what you want. I'm telling you right now.
Don't ever
Clip what you want. I'm
say I
telling you
never
now.
called Gallagher a shit player. You're
Yeah,
literally
I've
there.
got clips on my own video. Alhamdulillah, I started my own channel. I've got clips on my
Wait,
own
wait,
channel
Ziad.
now.
Did you
I've got
or
clips
did
on my
you
own
not
channel.
call Gallagher a shit player?
I don't know. I don't think I did, but I've got clips on my own player on my own channel saying many times I think he's an okay player. I think the hate he gets is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, he's not worth 50 million. If I can get 50 pure profit million for someone like Gallagher, which can help me build my team for next season, then no problem. No problem at all.
Wait, about the Jackson thing, because I have something to say about Jackson, yeah. Because like you said, oh, he's got more goals than. As soon as I heard Jesus, Darwin Núñez, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, like you comparing him to scrubs. So like,
That's not my
okay, he
problem.
did well. He bagged the brace. Fair play to him, yeah. But when he wasn't bagging goals, the criticism was justified because he's your striker. Like he's supposed to
Well,
be.
Ahmed, let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something.
It's true though, because
Yeah. Well, let me tell you
No,
something. It might be true,
2 seconds and then I'm done. 2 seconds and I'm done. At the end of the day, like Chelsea,
Ziad,
bro,
respect Ahmed.
yeah, just 2 seconds.
I
and
was
I'm
in
done,
his
yeah.
chat 5 minutes ago, man. Don't tell me respect Ahmed.
طب خليني
Because
يحكي الزلمه بيحكي 5 ثواني بتنط طوالي. Jackson مش ابن عمك. Go ahead.
bro. Like I said, yeah, I know every time. You know what it is? I mentioned Jackson, yeah, then mentioned Haaland. Bro, Haaland's not. You shouldn't even be. The fact that you shouldn't even be comparing him to Haaland in the first place, yeah, first season, whatever.
Why
Forget
not?
about Haaland, yeah. Jackson, yeah, he's got 13 goals in about how many games? He played over 30 games. He's
The
supposed
guy
to
went
be
to
your
AFCON
striker.
as well.
Yeah, but bro, he's got the same amount of goals as Chris Wood.
Who?
Like, it's nothing special, isn't it? Like,
What? 13 Premier League goals for a 30 minute
yeah,
player in
Chris
his first
Wood.
season is not
Someone
good.
tell me on the chat. I swear, Chris Wood's got like 12 or 13. So it's not that big of an achievement. Like,
So 13
congratulations.
Premier League goals is not an achievement.
13 goals.
No.
That's what you're guessing up.
So 13 goals
No,
in the
because
Premier League.
Núñez had that and I want him gone.
Listen, okay, this is what you know. Like, I don't understand. We bought. First of all, Núñez is not his first season. Okay, that's number one.
No, we're talking about
Núñez,
Jackson.
but yeah, I'm comparing him to Jackson. You said why did I bring up Jackson?
No, I'm saying
He
last
sco-
season.
he scored more than
Núñez-
Havertz. He scored more than
No,
Havertz.
Hamza, 1 second, Hamza. I'll get to that.
And-
Núñez, what's his name? Jackson didn't cost the 100 million. That's
Yeah.
one. Okay,
Núñez
it's
didn't
not
cost 100 million.
okay. 80 million. Whatever you want.
85 million.
But when Mudryk is
85,
when we
man,
bought Mudryk for
80
60 million, and all you clowns want to say he's worth 100, he'll be bought him for 100
80.
million. Yeah, well,
Very
no
well.
problem. I
Very
can
well.
raise the price as well. Okay, when
Very well.
Núñez was bought for 100 million and his second season in the Premier League, and he's playing in a much better team, well, compared to Jackson, who which is he's much younger. I mean, similar age probably.
He's
cost
23.
he's
Yeah.
cost more. Well, he's younger than he cost more than half the price of Núñez.
Haaland.
It's his, 1 second, Hamza. It's in his first season in the Premier League, and he's playing in a shocking team. So that's why I can bring it up against Núñez. Haaland, okay, double the price again, no problem. Okay, Kai Havertz.
Haaland scored 5, 6.
Fuck him. Kai
You're
Havertz.
comparing him to
1
Bojan,
second.
bro.
No, I'm comparing him to Ahmed. What you need to realize, I'm comparing him to what people are comparing them to. Yeah, I'm talking about Havertz as well. They sat here and told me Arteta got the best out of Kai Havertz. Arteta made Kai Havertz. Chelsea ruined him. Arteta going to get the best out of Kai Havertz. 64 million is cheap. Chelsea, can we pay more for Kai Havertz? Yeah, he's playing in a title in a team that's challenging for the title. Guess what? Jackson has more than him, and he
Yeah,
costs
he's got
half
more
of the
goals. I
price.
know that. Yeah,
And he's not on 300 grand a week. So don't tell me I can't compare my 30 million striker, yeah, who's on his first season in the Premier League, to players that are apparently the best of the best. Kai Havertz, the next Bergkamp, Mishad
He
Shoe,
took.
yeah.
He took.
Don't
Firstly,
waffle.
you're
Don't
comparing him
waffle.
to. Firstly, you're comparing him to Havertz, who took half the
I thought you said-
season off
yeah,
when he
yeah.
was playing in midfield. Havertz was
Yeah.
playing in the midfield. He
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
playing
yeah,
up
yeah.
top for the whole
70 million.
season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
70
wasn't playing. Hold on, we're not even
70 million
discussing the
pounds.
price. We're not
As a
discussing the
striker.
price. We
And
are
he played
talking about
70
where.
as a
Yeah,
striker. In fact,
Hamza, 1 second.
they kept
Let me
saying that they need a
Hamza,
striker.
can I land my point? What I'm saying is he played
Saad
half
can't
the
let it go. He
season.
has to make it a
He
thing.
said half. No, I have to, bro, because he's chatting was. He's chatting out
But
of
it's
his
true.
Where's he played more games?
He-
Striker or
he-
midfield?
He played half the season.
Where has he
in
played more
midfield.
games?
He
Striker.
played
Ahmed
half
played
the
as a
season in
striker.
midfield,
Saad.
and in the
He played
second
as a
half of the
striker.
season, he played as a striker.
Saad,
The
where has he
second-
played
the
more
second-
games?
Second time he's played as a striker.
Where has he played more games?
Saad, can you just let Hamza
as a
cook
striker.
Enzo, please?
So-
And we
so-
can move
okay,
on.
fella.
Yeah, Sam,
go
don't do
ahead,
this before I cook you
My
as well.
brother,
One
don't
second.
Ziad?
don't compare him to
Don't do
Havertz.
this.
When
Don't
you
do
said
Ziad,
that
remember
Havertz is
last
a
week,
worthless
let the
guy, you said
professor
he's a
cook?
flop.
No,
Why
don't.
are you
Go ahead.
comparing him to a flop?
What do you mean last week? Last week you just spent an hour on Kai Havertz on fucking Enzo.
Let
I
me-
didn't get to
let me
speak
just-
on. I didn't get to speak on beating fucking
Okay,
Tottenham.
let me-
No,
let
one
me
second,
talk.
Hamza. You chill out.
But
You Enzo.
you said 1 second before.
No, I said 1 second again. One
You said
second.
1 second
1
before.
second.
And I
End of the
kept-
day, with
Don't
end of the day, with
Professor.
Yahi, 1
Yeah.
second. End of the day,
You told him 1 second,
And-
10
and
minutes
they
ago.
can't have it.
Marah
Yeah,
Marah
like
Kai
Marah.
Havertz has played striker majority of the season. We were told that he was the next big thing. We were
Saad,
told
let
Chelsea
it go.
fans ruined him.
Air him when he-
We were told, okay, that's what we were told. We were told we should regret selling him. We were told Kai Havertz is better than Jackson. When I told you 2 weeks ago that Jackson is better than, even more than 2 weeks ago, that Jackson is better than Kai Havertz, all of you lost your marbles. Okay, it's simple as that. And again,
Okay.
one final
Can we let Hamza go
praise,
now?
one final praise, and then I won't say another word. It's Cole Palmer. The guy's ridiculous. He's matched the most goals in a single season at Stamford Bridge, and also he's got one of the most GNA for the under 21, something like that. So again,
Correction.
clear over.
Correction. Kai Havertz played 24 games as a midfielder
I was
out
just
of
checking.
36 games.
No, man. He
What are
played
you
Yes,
talking
by the
about?
way, I
No,
just
me-
I-
Hamza,
So who's
Hamza,
been striker?
Hamza,
It's
Hamza,
like, okay,
that's not
Well,
Mo
I'm
just
talking.
checking it.
Bro, that's not
Listen,
me
yeah.
talking.
we don't believe that.
I don't come up
that's-
with
What are you
this.
talking about?
Jordan,
Mo, do you watch
congratulations.
Arsenal? Do you watch Arsenal? So who's been their striker then? Who's been their striker?
We will never believe that.
There's
We'll never
waffle, man.
We have,
striker.
if you
He's
if you
not
watch
as a striker.
if you watch our
football with our
games, if
eyes.
you watch
Yeah.
our games,
He's not as
brother,
a striker,
okay,
man.
you don't watch football with
He's
your
the
eyes,
biggest
you watch
joke ever.
football with your ass. Because if you're
Watch
saying
football with
that,
the eyes.
if you're saying that, the
He's
second half
flopped.
of the
They-
season
they-
he's played as
you
a
know what?
striker. The
Ziad,
first half
Ziad,
of the season, of the season, he
he's
played
so
in
bad
midfield.
that They were begging him they begged for a striker. They said, we need to sign a striker. We're tired of this. We need a striker. They slaughtered him. I'll come back to his game first about why he
Put me
died.
top row, man. What is this?
1 second.
Hassam, get down.
1 second. So Chelsea, we know. Yeah.
Hassan
I've
won.
been saying from beginning. I've said from beginning
Everyone
to the
fucking won,
end.
bro.
I'm the only guy that didn't change my stance. I said it. I said, listen, Pochettino is not the right recruitment. I smell blood there. The reason why the owners are the main problem, I said, these guys are pathetic owners. I would never wish an owner except Man United to have an owner like that. Any other club, I would not want to wish a bad owner.
Man City,
Oh,
hope
well,
Man
well,
City
well,
have
well,
this
well,
owner.
well,
We hope Man
United is
City
the
have
only
this
owner I
owner.
pray for bad owners. Yeah.
Wallahi, we
But
do.
Chelsea
Let him cook,
got
man.
done
Man City.
over so badly because I said that they signed players who are overpriced, players who had not proved it. And I said, I have been the biggest. I loved Enzo when he was at River Plate. He played as the number 10. We were offered him for 8 million, but I said it. I said, he played for Benfica. He got bought for 8 million. 2 months later, they sold him for 110 million. It's the biggest joke ever. Whoever was responsible for negotiating this price is a fool. Should be called a
Jack
fool.
Grealish.
Completely. Because you don't spend 110 million. Benfica must have been laughing.
Hamza, why do you care so much about Enzo?
1 second.
Why do you care so much about Enzo?
This is why.
Ziad,
Because
why
I
are you
why?
so rattled? The guy
No.
expressed his
Why am I
opinion.
rattled? Because I had to
I
sit
then
here
saw
last
one-
Ahwa for a
one
fucking hour talking about Enzo, who hasn't
زيح
fucking played.
الميكروفون، زيح شوي،
Let me
زيح
just say.
الميكروفون شوي للشمال.
So when this guy came from
Oh,
Benfica,
headache.
there was no doubt about it.
صوتك وصل لعند المدينة الثانية.
Benfica were not going to reject 110 million for
Bro,
a player
why
they
do you
bought 8
care
million
about Enzo, man?
3 months ago. They laughed. They thought this is a joke. Yeah. They sold him to Chelsea. This guy's been shocking.
Hamza, I'm not gonna let you talk. Wallah, I'm not letting you talk. Wallah, I'm not letting you talk. No, stop. Stop. I'm not letting you talk, Hamza. I'm not letting you talk. Why are you mentioning Enzo? Why are you mentioning Enzo? Hassan, Wallah, yalla. Hey, Hamza.
This guy does not do anything.
Why are you talking about Enzo? Why are you talking? Mute him. Wallah, mute him.
Plays more passionate.
Mute
Yeah,
this
but
guy.
hold on. I swear.
No, why is he talking about Enzo? Why are you clowns talking about Enzo?
Sam, because
why are you talking about Enzo? Why are you talking about Enzo? Hamza, stop.
To be the poster boy.
Hamza,
he
Wallah.
was supposed to be a poster boy for Chelsea.
Hey,
but my youngster.
Why are you talking about Hamza? Why are you talking about Enzo?
My youngster.
Why do you have a lighter next to you?
Bro, why are you talking about Enzo? Are you okay? Why are you talking about Enzo? The guy didn't play. The guy didn't play. No, 1 second. No, 1 second. Wallah, no 1 second. Why are you talking about him? The guy didn't play for 2 games. The guy is in the surgery bed. Haram alaik. The guy is on crutches. Yeah, ibn al-halal, he's on crutches. Hamza, stop. Hamza, stop. Hamza, stop. We're not live anymore. Hamza, we're not live anymore, Ibni. We're not live. Khalas. Yo, hey,
only problem.
Stop talking about Enzo. Why are you talking about Enzo? Why are you talking about Enzo? Yo, Enzo didn't play. Enzo didn't play. Talk about the players. Enzo didn't play. Enzo is on the bloody surgery bed. The guy is on crutches. You're talking about a guy that's on crutches. Stop. Hey,
Wolves
bro.
down to me in Stamford Bridge. Enzo was playing.
Why are you talking about Enzo?
Was a culprit.
Bro, stop talking about Enzo. Enzo is fine. Enzo is more than good enough. Don't worry.
The reason.
Don't worry about Enzo. Wallah, I'll get louder, huh? Yo,
you should never
stop.
be in that position.
Stop it.
Why should you not be
Stop it right now.
Stop. Why?
Stop.
Why you don't want to criticize Enzo?
Because he didn't fucking play. What are you talking about? The guy didn't play. He hasn't played in the last 3 games. Why are we talking about a player that didn't play for the last 3 games?
Like this.
What are you talking about? No, he didn't play. He didn't play. No, we didn't play. Stop playing. Stop mentioning Enzo. Stop playing without Enzo.
Okay,
Nah, the other one is better, bro.
Did you play better without Enzo? In the last 3 games that you played better?
Fucking hell, bro.
No, 1 second. We asked you a simple question. The only culprit that has not played in that last 3 games you've performed well is Enzo Fernandez.
The only reason we are playing better is because the manager changed it up.
Cucurella's performing better.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Hamza. No, 1 second. No more 1 second. No more 1 second. No second. So Mo, Mr. Mo, Judge Mo, yeah? Mr. I know football, yeah? Let me ask you this question. لا انت العايز بعد ثاني يا عم لسه اسمع الكلام.
هو مش هيبطل كلام سيبه يخلص.
لا ما نسيبه يخلص. والله I'm not. I dealt with this last week. I'm not dealing with it again. والله I'm not. حلفت I'm not. والله I'm not.
Has had a
Yeah, ولا يلا hey.
in the last 3 months.
Hey, be your mic. Stop it. Because it's the manager changed it up, yeah. Stop talking about a player that hasn't played in 3 games.
Gallagher is playing better.
Stop talking about a player that hasn't played in 3 games, man. The guy's on the surgery bed. Habibi, the guy is on the surgery bed. He's on the surgery bed. He's on crutches. Leave him alone.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Why you want to kick a sick man when he's down? Leave him alone, man. He's not a problem. You need to get off Twitter. Get off Twitter, man. That's the problem. Twitter's the problem. Elon Musk is the problem. Get off Twitter, man.
Ziad, do you get paid to defend Enzo?
I'm not defending Enzo. I don't want to talk about Enzo. I do not want to talk about a player after we just. No, 1 second. You ask me a question. You ask me a question. Yeah, I'm gonna answer the question. I don't want to talk about Enzo. I'll tell you why. Because we just won 5-0. No. Inshallah, I wish Bodie was paying me. I wish Bodie was paying me. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, Bodie's paying me. I'm brown envelope. Yallah, no problem. Listen, no, Ahmed, 1 second. Ahmed, yeah? I'm not talking about Enzo because we just won. Who gives a shit about scared? Hamza, we just won 5-0. Enzo wasn't playing. One reason why I'm not talking about Enzo. We beat Tottenham. He wasn't playing. Why do you care so much about a player that's not playing? He's not playing.
Yeah, but we're telling you the reason why you're playing better is because he's not playing. We're telling you that.
So you're okay. Let me tell you. So you're telling me one player.
There, bro.
So he's spitting, yeah. You clowns spitting, yeah. So you clowns and bozos are telling me, Mr. Mo, Judge Mo, huh? Get your body, whatever you call it out, yeah. You're telling me one player kills the whole system. Is that what you're telling me, Mr. Football? Mate, 1 second. You're telling me, yeah. 1 second. You're telling me that one player will make. 1 second. You're telling me one player will make all of. No. You Hassan. 1 second. Do your mic. 1 second. You're telling me You're telling me that one player, okay, is gonna make a whole team.
You just say mute your mic. I just muted you,
Yes.
blood.
I can
call me mute,
unmute, blood. Hold that. You're telling
the
me
host,
that
blood.
Enzo Fernandez. Fucking Bowser,
How
bro.
do they
Listen,
defend this guy?
you are the reason that. So you're telling me Enzo's the reason our whole players look clueless. You're telling me that Enzo really is the reason we got slapped 5-0. So you're telling me a manager, the same way he relied on Tuku,
one
the
said
same way
that.
that. No,
No
you
one-
are. No, you are. 1 second. 1 second. End of the
Yabni,
day,
you asked me a fucking
I'm not. No,
question. Let me
I'm
fucking
not.
answer
I'm
the
not
fucking
having.
question,
Listen.
bro.
I'm not. 1 second.
No, don't let me
1
fucking
second.
like
No.
scream and
1
yell and
second.
start cussing,
Scream
bro.
aloud. Look at my bidak,
Don't
Yabni.
ask
At
me
the end of the
a
day,
question.
I am not.
Sam, look at LFC
listen,
for the doubles.
I
comment.
am not.
LFC
I am
for the
not.
doubles.
I am not having this conversation. I've told you my stance on the West Ham game. I've told you how I feel on the Tottenham game, and I told you how I feel going forward. I am not sitting there having a conversation about a player that hasn't played in 3
But why are you
games
doing that?
and is on
You
the
have-
crutches and is on the surgery bed, who fucking can barely walk. Yeah. Khalas, I will not repeat it. If you want to sit here and have an agenda on Enzo, no problem. But me, I'm done. I'm done on Chelsea. We can move on to Liverpool. We can move on to Arsenal. We can move on to whoever the fuck you want. Okay, but I am done. I'm not.
You
sitting there
interrupted
talking
Hamza.
about Enzo.
You interrupted
He's
Hamza
talking shit.
during
Because
his
he's talking
section.
shit. He's talking
Sam.
shit.
No, but it's
He's talking
Hamza's
shit.
segment. It's Hamza's segment. Hamza
He's
can talk
talking
about
shit.
whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I have a
talking shit,
solution
bro.
for Hamza to continue. Hamza,
He's talking
I'm
about
gonna let you
shit.
continue. I
You
have a
lot run
solution.
agendas. No football agendas.
Chelsea are struggling for money next season because of the new rules and all
Who
the
told
stuff.
you that,
right?
bro?
Look at what someone made an account.
Wait. I actually think
Fucking
Hamza,
hell.
they should actually sell Enzo now so they can invest the money in better.
Anyway, I'm not responding. I've said what I have to say.
No one asked you.
Absolutely.
I'm asking
Yeah,
Hamza.
man.
I'm not
If
talking to
Enzo
you.
come back to the team, you're struggling. If Enzo
Ziad,
comes
at
back
least be
to
on
this
camera.
team,
We want to see your
they're
angry
struggling.
face on camera. Don't be.
Well, I'm
don't
not
be
angry. I just want 5-0. Well, I'm not angry. akhi.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
want
perfect.
5-0.
Let Hamza speak then.
I'm winning 5-0.
The
وين
thing-
الشيشه يا جدعان يلا.
The thing is, Sam,
وين
I showed
الدخان
the
عبدو.
video. There was
اعطيني
a video
دخان يا
that went,
حسام.
there's a video that was attacked in Twitter when someone shared a video saying, look at Enzo's running. And he shared a very good video against it. He said, this guy was not even chasing the ball. He wasn't bothered. He was lazy. He's a very lazy player. Everyone has that culprit in their team. I have Calvin Phillips. You have one guy, Sam. You know, I'm not going to mention the name. Ziad has got one guy that he doesn't like. He knows. But Chelsea's biggest flop is Enzo Fernandez. Midfield is the engine. If you have the engine not working, the car's not going to move. As soon as you fix the engine, guess what? It was faulty. We knew the problem. Enzo is just sitting there as 100 million player. Other than that, he was worthless. What has he done in the Premier League? Tell me one game or 4 or 5 games that Enzo's had as a midfielder dominated. None. He disappears in big games. He got dunked against Arsenal, running around like a headless chicken. You're thinking this is a rivalry, and you're 100 million pounds, and you cannot even do it against Burnley 10 men. Burnley 10 men. I thought, oh my God, you're even struggling to a team that's going to be relegated, and you're telling me this guy is good enough. He is a toxic. He's very toxic to Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea are there because of Enzo. Chelsea are now improving because Enzo is not there. Caicedo is playing better. Conor Gallagher's progressing the ball. Cole Palmer, okay, fair, he's just special. Cucurella looks better. The midfield, the defense are not conceding goals. West Ham are a very good team. They drew with Liverpool. Suddenly, I thought I'll see this game. They've gone to Stamford Bridge, a place where everyone laughs at. With Enzo, everyone laughs at Stamford Bridge. Without Enzo, people respect Stamford Bridge.
This guy, blood. The thing, bro. Come on, man.
Well, Enzo didn't play though, so what's the point?
No,
it's Mo's fault. No, you know what? Ahmed, let me tell you something, yeah? And I don't blame Hamza. Honestly.
I said before.
I don't blame Hamza. It's fine. I blame not mainly Mo, but the main people I blame is the retards and the clowns and the dickheads and the idiots and the pieces of shit on Twitter.
No, we can respond.
No,
it's easy. No.
Can I finish?
Can I finish? You called me.
Can I finish?
Right? So I'm gonna respond to you in a
God.
very logical way, bro.
I didn't call you stupid.
No,
I'm telling you the people on Twitter.
The people, but you say
on Twitter, the stupid people on Twitter.
You are my younger brother.
I'm not calling you stupid. I said the idiots on Twitter.
Annoyed, and I'm gonna.
I'm not right with Khayi. I'm talking about people on Twitter. The retards on Twitter.
I'm gonna tell you. We started.
I
don't want you to talk anymore. I'm gonna respond. I don't want you to talk. yes, we heard your point. People on Twitter, which is including us, we called out Enzo. Do you know why we called out Enzo? I'm gonna tell you why. When YouTubers like yourself come to
Alhamdulillah.
us on streams, wait, so see, I'm very straightforward, Habibi. When YouTubers like you and my friend Don and other people as well tell us that Enzo was one of the best midfielders in the league, when people like you come on every stream and tell us that Enzo is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, right? And the team plays better without him, we have to respond, right? When your midfielder of 105 million, Caicedo, chose to go to your club instead of going to Liverpool, when we say that if he joined Liverpool, Liverpool might have had a better chance of winning the title, we have to say that about Enzo. Why? Because Caicedo chose to go to a club playing with Enzo and look like shit the majority of the season. And when Enzo was removed from the team and your Pochettino played Conor Gallagher next to Caicedo, Conor Gallagher now looks like a football player. Is he a better football player than Enzo? Might not. But is he useful? Yes. I'm being very objective here. Is he being useful? Yes. Conor Gallagher contributes lately to both offensive aspect of the game and the defensive aspect of the game, making Caicedo look good, making Cole Palmer look better in the 10 now with all the help and the support. So because Cole Palmer doesn't have to help defensively, Conor Gallagher is covering the wingers as well. Jackson look better suddenly. Oh my God. Jackson look better now. The problem is the reason why we talk about Enzo, Ziad. If Enzo was 30 million, that's the reality then now. If Enzo was 30 million pound player, no one will ever talk about him. If Kai Havertz was a 20 million pound signing, no one would have sat here and said something about him. There is a reason why not a lot of people talk about Gravenberch. There's not a lot of, but a lot of people talk about who? Szoboszlai. Why? Because Szoboszlai price tag is double Gravenberch. When Endo drops a stinker, nobody comes on stream and say Endo is shit. He's 18 million euros player. Nobody cares. But Enzo is 105. The reason why we speak about Enzo, because instead of getting Enzo for 105, right, you could have gotten 3 players, very serviceable players. You could have gotten Kudos. You could have gotten way more players than this.
I love
right?
this community.
And that's it. That's the problem, Ziad. I think you think we're bad. What is that? What the fuck are you doing?
It's
Can I
football.
understand? What the fuck? What is that? What are you doing? Why are
I'm
you
just
showing
gonna
me your
come-
fucking tickets?
ju-
Why are you showing me your
Just,
tickets?
I'm just waiting for this
I am
conversation to
most
end.
vexed.
What the fuck?
I'm just-
Why are you showing the tickets on the
I'm
screen,
just
bro?
waiting for this conversation
Why are
to
you
end,
showing
bro.
I want an explanation
I'm
on
waiting for the-
why are you showing
wa-
the tickets on the screen?
I want this conversation to end, bro. Hurry
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
man.
Why are you showing your ticket on the screen?
Why not? Show my
Why,
tickets.
what's the
so I can-
message you're giving
Because I'm
me now?
bored. I'm
Okay,
bored.
what's the message you're giving me now?
I'm
what's
the
the
message
message
is
you're
to
giving me?
hurry up and get on with it.
With
I
the
want to
ticket?
finish this
With the
shit.
game ticket?
I
If
just
that's
got random
what
shit
you're
next to
saying-
me, so I'm showing you. I got random shit next to you.
By the way,
Look,
just
I got
focus on
Toshiba.
focus
I
on the
got
fact.
Toshiba. Big up
Focus
Toshiba. Sponsored
focus
Ahwa.
on the fact that he showed that Man United away ticket that he
I got
smacked
batteries, bro. I got batteries. Mo, you want a
by Man
battery?
United, bro.
Mo, you want a battery? I got a battery. Anyway, end of the day.
You know,
End of the
majority
day.
of football fans are very sensitive. If
Okay,
we
I'm
say
sensitive.
Very.
one objective thing about your club, right?
Okay.
Guys,
yeah.
the problem is we know in your streams you talk about that. We know that, but you don't show it.
Yes.
You know
Okay.
how we know that? We knew the Arsenal fans because we're watching. Arsenal fans in their streams used to talk about Kai Havertz. Oh my God, this might be the signing who ruins our season. But
Today we were talking about
not
Kai
today,
Havertz.
but now
Anyway.
my point is
Oh.
the problem with it is that we know that you guys know what we're talking about is right. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
Anyway, we do
like
have
I
to move
said, yeah,
on.
move
We do
on,
have to
please.
move on. Guys, I'm getting
Alhamdulillah.
إذا مسكت خلاص. Guys, I'm getting update from Jacob. He might be joining us in a bit, so we just have to ride it out a little bit, talk about the title race before we get to that topic. Guys, there's 1,000 people watching us. Please hit the like button. You bunch of Darwin Nunez is in the chat. We have 1,000 people. 1,000 people over here. Hit this X button, hit this like button right here. How do we have 1,000 people? We're not even on 500 likes yet.
wow.
You bunch of bozos. You bunch of frauds.
Wow.
How are you not on 1,000 likes yet? Anyway, I want to get to 1,000.
Listen,
To 500 likes.
Hassam
right
is
now.
actually, guys.
Don't
Hassam
leave-
is actually the funniest guy on YouTube. Yeah, man said, Darwin Nunez is the only player that he comes on for 10-15 minutes and he gives me a headache.
you know
Wallahi
what you've
today,
done?
annoyed me.
You know, Hassam, You know
What?
what you guys
No,
have
no,
done?
Hamza, I have to read super chats first because the guy have spent hard-earned money. And then after, we're going to talk about title race because Hamza told me last week, next week we talk title race. So this week.
But Darwin Núñez has removed all his photos, Liverpool photos, from his Instagram. You've
Watch me
abused
cry
him.
right now. Look, this
No,
is my
seriously,
tissue.
you've abused him. Look. Look. No,
Yeah,
listen, he's removed
Hamza?
all the photos.
Hamza, do not say I
Doesn't want to
abused
be
him.
associated with your
Mo,
club.
Mo,
Do
Mo.
not say I abused him because I never
That's
sent him any
mad.
message. I don't even have Instagram. Anyway, big up to Mugi, my guy Mugi. We were having a conversation earlier on. He said everything Sam has said came into fruition. The Spurs
Last
downfall
week
is
was
a
Mo
beautiful
Salah,
sight.
this week Darwin Núñez.
Wallahi, it's a beautiful sight. Wallahi, it's a beautiful sight. The Spurs downfall. I warned you all fall for the Ainge hype at the start of the season. Yeah, mate, hold that. If Poch didn't lose to 10-man Sheffield and Burnley, more people would give Poch a chance next season, seeing as though we'd be fourth. All it took was Cucurella inverting something he did all preseason. Yes, and if your players took your chances versus Wolves, you would have been in this position. And if you scored the 3-4 goals in the first half against Manchester City, you would have won the game. And if you scored the chances in the game against us, you would have had the listen. We
the
cannot
whole
do
super chat.
Arsenal. If you're 1 second, Ziad, I have to respond to super chats. Don't respect the people who spend their hard-earned money. If you actually
respect him by
finish the game
responding
off-
to them.
if you finished the game off when you were 2-0 up against Arsenal instead of Sanchez giving Arsenal the ball, you'd have also been in fourth place. So where do we go from here? Exactly, that's what I thought. Big up to you, C, though. Thank you for the super chat. We won it 6 times. We went to Madrid and we won it 6 times. Yes, sir. 6-time Champions League winners. You know, my reality is some people's dreams. Wait, let me change picture first.
We see things they'll never see. Say it, bro. Say it. Say it, Mo. Mo, say it, Mo. Say it. Say it.
Mo
There you are.
won at Madrid. Hamza, you can relate to that, can't you?
Which one?
Madrid.
Big up to C, who says 16-10 in the chat. Yeah, that's
Madrid.
Ryan right there. Spam
Madrid won La
16-10
Liga.
for my
Yes.
guy Ryan. Big up to Felix says, wow, so if we stick with Poch, we can lose in a Champions League quarterfinal and bottle from a title from a historic position. No, thank you. When did Pochettino bottle a title from a historic position?
When Hazard scored the winner. I was at that game. That was crazy, bro. Hazard against Tottenham.
Wait, we're saying the
about with
Leicester
the
year
Leicester
Spurs
season.
bottled it, but Spurs were never first anyway.
Yeah, sure. So they won in a title race. Yeah, well, lad, if they won that, they probably would have won it.
No,
Instead of
Leicester were
giving-
top. Leicester were
Instead
top
of
by
giving
like 4
credit to
points.
Leicester for the incredible achievement, we're saying Spurs bottled it when they were never
Leicester
They
first.
did
wasn't
bottle
on that
it. They
day.
did bottle it, man.
Ziad, can I
Okay.
give you a small
They
piece
did.
of information? You know,
Spurs,
Arsenal were second that season longer than Spurs, yet we say Poch bottled it.
So it doesn't matter who's.
Remember
who's
when
in the-
Welbeck
who's
scored
in the
the
title race
Remember
towards
when
the end of the
Welbeck
season?
scored the winner against
Oh.
Leicester at home?
Well back that header, bro. I
Yeah.
thought we were gonna win the league, bro. At that point, I
Bro,
thought
all
we
of
were
a
gonna win
sudden
the
we're
league,
making it
bro.
a Spurs thing. This is
Oh my
crazy.
God,
Yeah,
man.
because it's fun
Nunes
to say
deleted
that,
all
bro.
his
It's
LFC posts
very
on
fun to say
Instagram.
that.
Listen, I will cry when we sell Darwin Núñez. I think we should have given the lad a chance, Jack. Jack, you know what?
By the way, he didn't delete all his posts. If you scroll down, there's posts of him in the Champions League with scoring for Liverpool.
He probably
bro.
thought it was a
Jack,
Benfica.
I'm not gonna feel I'm not gonna feel upset. At the end of the day, you haven't delivered. 40 big chances missed. You want me to cry? I cried already enough times this season in all the games he played. I'm sorry, but Ziad doesn't know ball. He's waffling, is what Akila says.
Akila,
Yeah, I
spend
agree.
another £2.50 and explain why, bozo. Don't just say a statement like that. Explain it. Spend
First
another
of all, it's
£5,
€2.50.
£2.50. Ash, whatever, man. £2.50,
€2,
€2.50.
hold that.
Spend another one and explain.
Are you done disrespecting the people who have spent their hard-earned
I'm
money?
telling him to send you more money. And am I done? Yeah.
There you are. Divock scored in Spain, and the Reds went fucking insane. 14 years, and now we're the kings of Europe once again. Saad, how many do you have again?
Yeah, next super chat, man.
Yeah, I
Man
don't
set
get the
you-
fetish.
Man
of
set you up
people-
like that, bro.
People just have a fetish of
He
just
did,
like
he did. I can't lie. That was
transferring
Man
bad.
set you up
of
like that. That's
European
crazy.
company.
Bro.
Big up to Akilo says Enzo is like a Mercedes, overpriced with a Renault engine. Looks flashy and stylish, but the engine is shit and breaks down. No quality is what Akila says. Loki,
Yeah,
this is a good
inshallah.
comparison.
He starts for your
because
team, Akila. Don't worry.
Actually, he supports Real Madrid, so he doesn't start for him.
It's
Big up to you,
around.
Akila. Hold that. Now he's
Real
on the
There you
floor.
are. There
Sit
you
on the
are.
floor.
Got shit, guys.
Sit on the floor. Sit on the floor. I mean,
He heard Real Madrid. He was like, "Oh, actually, you know what?
yeah,
he doesn't.
shit.
He doesn't."
Jacob is on his way. He's setting up chat. So we're just going to move on to Liverpool Spurs next. Big up to you, Akila Habibi. Hello, Allah. Zir Salim. Zir Salim is back with another super chat. He says, big up the Shuyukh panel. Cowboy FC running wild. You know, it took me a second to realize who that is. I just realized he meant Chelsea. He's talking about the Chelsea Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Big up to you. Big up to Dinshan. Says, Mo and Hussam, will you buy Gallagher for 70 million? Fuck no, I'm not buying Gallagher for 70 million.
SubhanAllah, that's funny. That.
70. He's worth 30.
Well,
Would you
here's
buy
my
him for 50, Hussam?
30 million is worth.
You wouldn't buy him
No,
for
I'm not
50
picking Gallagher at all.
at all. But I'm
Some
stupid.
Liverpool
I'm
are those
stupid
kind
to
of
say we
teams
should
that
sell
will
him
go
for
for
50.
Gallagher.
Maybe it was Mo who was talking about Gallagher, not me.
Mo,
Liverpool love those kind of players
It's a
like
shit,
James
I
Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. This kind of players.
Yeah, but now Klopp is gone. I think we're going a different direction. Big up to Sawan who says, Ziad Bhai, what do you think of Mauricio Sarri? Jackson has some very nice touches, but are you taking Tammy over Jackson, Hudson-Odoi over Mudryk, Tomori over Disasi? Mo, tell him about Tomori.
What's behind? I don't know if that's good or bad. Or like
No, Bhai means brother in Urdu.
brother,
and
big up. I don't know what
Bhai is brother, Bhan is sister.
I think Mr. Sarri was very good at Chelsea. I mean, he another person that was disrespected didn't deserve to leave, even though he left on his own accord. But him coming back, and I don't know, man. I'll still rather go for that Hansi Flick or even Tuchel. Tammy over Jackson, definitely Jackson. Yeah, hey, let me respond. You're disrespecting the super chats.
No, I'm sorry. Toka's so funny. You know, the guy asked, would you pay 70 for Gallagher? Toka said, would rather spend it on charity.
Yeah, but I'm super to want to accept 50 million. Thank you, Mo. Tammy or Jackson? I think Jackson is a much better player than Tammy. Hudson-Odoi over Mudryk. Yeah, clearly Hudson-Odoi right now is better than Mudryk, and he's shown more at Chelsea than Mudryk has shown at Chelsea. Tomori, Disasi. Disasi is okay. I think Tomori is okay. I mean, I'm not really bothered between them. I don't think both of them should be starting for Chelsea anyway. I'm praying Fofana can stay fit.
Okay, big up to you, Sawan. Big up to Jilno says Jackson has the ninth most NPG in the entire Prem. Oh, you want to do NPG now? Okay, tell me NPG Cole Palmer. Where do we go from here? Allah, it's a long day. The same as Salah. Convo around him is hilarious. Top link up play, 20 goals assists this season, 22 years old. Yeah, but Mo Salah was out for 2 months. He was injured and he went to AFCON. So it's a completely different case. Plus, we cannot ignore the level that Salah was playing at the start of the season. And he has the most big chances created in the league and the second most assists in the league as well. So that plays a role for a winger who's being a playmaker this season. Nunez cost 80 million, 2 years older than Jackson and far worse link-up play, general play. A lot of you need to watch the game and not the highlights. Here's my thing, Jill. I was asked on the Football Terrace on the Straight Facts this Friday. I think Ziad was even in the chat. I believe. I might be wrong.
No, I wasn't.
Fair enough. Okay, then Saad was the guy that was in the chat. They asked us to compare Haaland, Jackson, and Nunez. I ranked Nunez last. I don't rate Nunez at all, brother. I would sell Nunez tomorrow, Habibi. Big up to you. Big up to C, who says City have looked better when 100 million Grealish is out. The squad
not true. He gave me the trouble. And the beginning of the season, once again, you know the fact that you laugh. None of your football clubs have a treble. Like
I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do. I forgot. Yeah. 99.
And Mo is here as well, Squad.
My club has a treble.
But Grealish gave me the treble.
Habibi, his replacement, you called him Baby Ronaldinho. So Grealish is better than Baby Ronaldinho?
No, Grealish is called Baby Luis Figo.
No, but Hamza, you cooked
Listen, let me tell you something.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna call out the content, yeah. Do you remember I used to call him Luis Figo? Wallahi, I saw contents start calling him. Oh, have you seen he plays like Luis Figo? Wallahi, big content said that.
Who?
No. I know who. Don't shout them out. But I want to tell you something, by the way, guys, just quickly. Big up to Val messaged me saying, so Grealish gave them the treble, not KDB. Okay, remember that for next time. And
I'm not going to say it. Big up.
Ziad, can I give you guys props? Can you just be quiet so I can give the people props? Ahwa, the brand of Ahwa is now, I could tell, like, alhamdulillah, we're growing so massively. There's people who are actually taking the same stuff that we're saying here and using it on their streams. And there's people doing the stuff where, like, when Ziad and Hamza were arguing, they remove everyone, keep those two on the screen. Bro, I'm telling you guys, inshallah, al-ahwa to the world and back. Big up to you.
One second.
What?
I agree with you, but I don't want to disrespect Grealish because at the end of the day, summer, bring Grealish to Chelsea, man. Simple as that, bro. Big up Grealish.
And this is exactly why
Hamza, 50 million, Hamza, 50 million.
Imagine signing a player who has 12 GA in his best season.
Hamza, 50 million.
And I guarantee you, Hussam, I
Sheikh,
guarantee you
50 million,
they're gonna protect Grealish exactly the way they protect Enzo. I
Hamza 50
guarantee
million, Hamza 50 million. Shake on
when he
it.
does
No way,
nothing
no
in the
way.
game.
60 million.
Right now, Grealish
He's
will
not
flop at
Starboy.
Chelsea.
60
I promise
million.
you.
No way.
65.
He's special, man. No.
He's special, blood.
Yeah, you know what it is.
We're not selling
He shouldn't be playing for City though. He don't suit City. He shouldn't be playing for
Look,
City.
became a City fan yesterday. 75.
Pep is
Deal.
killing him, bro. Pep is killing him. He's making him do backwards passes.
I give you Gallagher, you give me Grealish.
He killed Real Madrid. He killed Madrid. Every
Nah,
game I
man.
watch him, he kills Madrid.
So, not Mo.
You killed
Hamza,
him,
I
man.
give you Mudryk, you give me Grealish.
Carvajal said he's one of the best players I've ever played against.
Who?
He killed Carvajal. He killed him. 4 games I've watched.
And
Carvajal.
what's your source for that quote?
Let me find it.
What's
Abu
your
Ali
team?
Falafel Shop. Big up to
What's
Kyle
that?
who says Gusto has been out injured for the past 2 games, and as well is Gusto. Also, the problem is that the system change. Absolute clowns.
Ya
without
wala,
agenda.
ya Kyle. Ya walad. Ya gooey.
Very
Cook
well.
them, Brad.
Are you done, Kyle? Are you done?
Cook them.
I don't think Enzo is the problem at Chelsea, by the way. I just think that we have to wait and see for what's his name? Lavia will be the balance maker, because Lavia is a defensive guy alongside Enzo and Caicedo. You have your guy who dictates tempo and your guy who is the
Now, this is
is
not
the
to you,
ball
actually.
carrier.
This is to Mo. This is to Mo. Put Mo full screen, let him respond.
You're on
You're
mute.
on mute. You're on mute.
Gusto has been out injured past 2 months as well. Is Gusto also the problem, or is it the system change? Absolute clowns. Simple. The right back isn't the one who moved the team. If you get one guy wrong in the midfield, that's why, by the way, you still play well with Kukurea, even though I think he's a bum. Kyle, you don't know ball. That's why I keep watching. Thank you for the super chat and supporting the channel. Right back might not be the problem, but a midfielder who is the main engine might actually cause the whole team to actually be
which is why I
paralyzed.
said, that's why I said
Be
number 10.
paralyzed.
Yeah, which is why I said the number 10. Thank you very much, Mo.
He played an 8 with Cole Palmer, and he
No,
was
I said
absolutely out of place.
I
as
said you're
well.
playing Gallagher in the 10, who is not a 10 by far. He doesn't bloody access any qualities of a number 10, but you're playing him there. So that is.
So
as
what
you
is
said-
what is he good
you
at
said-
then? I know we have
Okay,
to move
well,
on, bro.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna move on. But the point is, he doesn't excel in
I
anything.
need one guy from
That
Chelsea to
doesn't-
answer me.
that
What
doesn't-
does
that-
Enzo
the-
excel at?
No, just stop. I'm talking. You just said that one midfielder can. You just said that.
Can you
you
please
just
let
said,
me know?
You
what
just
does he
said that
excel
what.
at?
You just said that one midfielder can damage the whole.
What
attack.
does Enzo excel at? You talked about
ya
his number 10.
No, I
Answer
never
the
said.
damn
I
question.
said Gallagher. Khayi. I never said Enzo. I'm saying that I said earlier that the reason we're playing better is because you're playing a 10 in a 10. You were playing Gallagher in number 10, who doesn't excel in anything that was required in the number 10 position. So, like you just said, you play one person in midfielder out of position, it will damage the team, especially the number 10, which is probably the most important position in a 4-2-3-1. Thank you very much.
Oh, right. Thank you for explaining.
No problem. Anytime.
Okay. Big up to AMT who says Chelsea won without Enzo. That's why. Yes, dunk on his head top.
Ciao.
Big up AMT, Habibi, all the way from Singapore. What, are you going to disrespect AMT as well? Go ahead.
No, big up AMT, man. Subscribe, like and subscribe.
Yeah, there you are. Big up. Big up to Nafisa. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says Gusto is actually good. We have eyes. And Enzo, on the other hand, is just there. I can't lie to you. Gusto, I really like him, man. I really think this guy can cook. I think they should sell Reece James, keep Gusto, and get a backup right back. Because this Reece James is getting too injured now. Big up to you, Nafisa. I'll keep this on the screen in a second. Big up to Akila, who says, because when you get caught, you scream like a baby, is what
So
my guy.
Akila, yet again you failed. Okay, send another £2, €2.50. Sorry, Hassan, yeah, €2.50, and explain what I got caught in. Come on, man, this is getting difficult for you, man.
Speaking of getting caught, you know, we have to move on now to the Liverpool Spurs game because someone's going to be on the hot seat. Before we do that, 1,000 people in here. Big up all the super chatters. I'm going to give you guys a massive shout out at the end. So we're going to move on to Liverpool Spurs. Guys, hit the like button. 1,000 people in here. We ain't even on 400 likes yet. Let's try to get to 400 likes ASAP. Joining us on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, on the hot seat, of course.
In the mud, la 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 la. Spurs are in the mud, in the mud. Spurs are in the mud.
Hey.
No. Hello, Jacob. How you doing, brother?
Salam alaikum, y'all. How's everybody doing?
Walaikum
First and
salam.
foremost, jeez, what a day, huh? What a day. How's everybody doing?
Proper Chelsea.
We're good. We're good. Hope you're good, Jacob, man.
4 L's in a row. We're here. We are here.
Good day, mate.
But apparently,
Talk to me
according to
about the
Mo,
result.
I'm not allowed to critique the players.
Jacob is funny, man.
Listen,
Yo,
I can't
Jacob,
lie, I
did you
think
see the
Mo's in a
video,
bad
Jacob,
mood.
man?
Listen,
The
I think
pains
Mo's
in
in a
his
bad
eyes,
mood. Leave
bro.
Mo alone. Leave Mo alone. Jacob, talk to me about the game. اشرب هدي أعصابك Mo.
Bottoms up,
Talk to me
Mo,
about the
bottoms
game,
up.
Jacob. Talk.
Rogue, I mean, what more can I say going down 4-0? I don't know how many times I just have to say these players are complete bozos. They're frauds. I don't know why we went with Son in the middle again when he's clearly shown that time and time again he goes anonymous in that position. And you didn't see Son until he moved out in the left wing and Richarlison through the middle. Emerson Royale, I mean, what can I say about this guy? He's more of a TikTok influencer than he is. Than he's
You
a
were bigging up
footballer.
his TikToks at the start of the season, this guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, whenever he holds Erling Haaland goalless when we play Manchester City, and I think to that point, Erling Haaland scored in every single Premier League match, was like, hey, go ahead and cook, you know. Also, he did play for Brazil once, and he did wear the number 2, so then I would use that and say, hey, respect Brazil's number 2. But now, I don't. If you watch back the Mo Salah header, or I don't even know if it was a header, the back post, Mo Salah is a guy you don't just do this with when you're running. You don't just, oh, there he is. That's Mo. He's right there. Oh, we're good. Mo's right there. Okay, Mo's right there. And then next thing you know, Mo's scoring. Because what did you do? You didn't play Mo. You played the space. And to me, Mohamed Salah is world class for a reason. He's been. If you look at the comments and stuff going on with Liverpool, he almost talked shit on Jurgen Klopp, and he said, "If I speak, there will be fire," which I don't really know if that's. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but
Bakari should have saved that, to be honest.
bro, Vicario saved a lot, man. I mean,
I don't think he can save
when you
that.
shoot 100 times at his face and he blocks 98 of them, it's just going to be what it's going to be. The fact that we let one of the little Wizard of Oz lollipop kids score an absolute banger from outside the box is atrocious.
Sorry, say that again. No, that's a crazy. What did he say? Wizard of Oz? What?
Lollipop kid.
Wizard of Oz lollipop kids. Harvey
I
Elliott.
have to Google that because I have no idea what the hell that is. I'm gonna Google right now.
Yeah.
Jacob, you see the clip of Ange absolutely ripping into your team
Which time?
against
Which day?
Chelsea? Against Chelsea.
Yeah. I
That
have
was
photos
mad,
of
bro.
it. Yeah.
That is crazy.
The level of
he is
disrespect
us.
to Harvey Elliott.
Oh, I think
Well,
Harvey
well.
Elliott is actually a good player.
Yeah, I think he's a good
He
player
looks like
too.
one
They
of the
just
little
call him
Wizard
a
of Oz
lollipop
lollipop
kid. You
kids.
fraud.
When I
I
watch
just
that
looked
little
at
man
the
run around
Google
with the ball,
image.
he looks like a little lollipop kid. The fact that we let him run amok is an atrocity.
That was a good goal, to be fair.
It was a fantastic goal. I mean, it was a screamer of a goal. But you know, again, it took till 4-0 down for us to do anything. Is that Ainge doing the whole let my child struggle and learn through this struggle, rather than being proactive and reacting in an appropriate manner? I don't know. I think at this point, anyone who watched Tottenham would say that it looks like they're all Cancun mindset. They're all in Cancun right now. I just don't even know what to say. When you lose like that to Chelsea, you lose like that to Arsenal, you lose like that to Liverpool, you lose like that to Newcastle, and all of that is back to back to back to back to back. I mean, we had a little 2-week break in between Newcastle and Arsenal, but don't think that was a fun 2 weeks. It's like when you had a bad report card right before spring break. Now your parents ground you for spring break. What the hell are you gonna do? Nothing. Sit there, be a bum. That's why I'm trying to start this new show on my channel called the Wet Wipe Lounge, where we can all just sit together and be a bunch of wet wipes and just moan and complain and cry, because I guess this is what those miserable Tottenham fans experience every time that Tottenham, even when we do win, because it's been pretty miserable. The first half, The first half versus Newcastle, the first half versus Arsenal, the first half versus Chelsea, the first half versus Liverpool today. The same exact thing. Just frustrating. Nothing. Complete incompetence. I mean, even if you watch the highlights, I don't even think there's one highlight in the first half from Tottenham. That's how non-aggressive we are in the final third. That's a clear indication of where we are as a squad, and I'm not surprised because, I mean, again, Emerson Royale, bro, when Oliver Skip comes in and inverts as a left back and makes, and now all of a sudden we're like, oh, maybe Oliver Skip should be an inverted left back. Maybe that's his future. We are in the mud. We are in shambles. I said this when Destiny Udogie went out for the remainder of the year, that I knew it was over. That the drop off would be so significant in that position, which is a crucial position. These inverting fullbacks, you see what happens. Pedro Porro looked like a donkey again today, and you saw what happened. Luis Diaz making him look like Colombian Messi. These are two key positions that when you have that kind of drop off and you have that kind of lack of ability to be consistent week in and week out on the right, this is what it is. This is what you're going to see. And
But
until we have
Jacob,
someone
just quickly in Pedro Porro, because Pedro Porro's game, he's always been shit defensively. He always has. But his going forward is what was actually a good thing about him. Now he's even stopped that. Even going forward, he looks timid. He doesn't put enough crosses in. He doesn't want to take a shot on anymore. What's going on with this guy?
I attributed that to the fact that some weeks he starts with Brendan Johnson, some weeks he starts with Kulusevski, some weeks it's Sarr who's also there, some weeks it's Bentancur, some weeks it's Højbjerg. I mean, there's just no real fluidity.
I thought Sarr was good today, to be fair. I don't. He tried. Bissouma's the crap one, to be fair. I have no idea. This guy fell off.
Dude, they were all shit. Bentancur was shit. Bissouma was shit. I thought Sarr was that line right there between average and shit. That's kind of where we've been at in the midfield. And honestly, I haven't been impressed with my midfield for about half a year now, 6 months.
So Jacob, do you think he's overperforming then?
Who?
Ange.
I mean, the fact that we came in the first 10 matches and we were undefeated, yeah. No one expected that, especially missing Harry Kane. The fact that we are, I mean, there's still things to be proud of that Ainge has done in his first season. In his first 35 games, he's accumulated more points than Jurgen Klopp or Arteta did in their first season. So if that's any indication of what he could do in the future, I guess we could hang a hat. Like I said, I'm kind of just out of ways to frame this that doesn't just completely say that we've shit the bed and spilt the milk and refused to change the bed sheets. That's what we've done essentially. So hopefully this summer we'll change the bed sheets. Hopefully this summer we'll pour ourselves a new glass of milk and try to not shit the bed. That's really where my hopes and expectations are. Honestly, when City come to town, I hope we field the U18s. I hope the mascot plays.
You don't need to do that, bro. You could just play your first team, bro.
No. Play the
under-18s. Just play the first team. They'll lose anyway, bro.
No. You say that, but you know, for some reason or another, if we start our first team, we're gonna end up beating Man City. I have this weird sneaking suspicion,
Jacob,
we're gonna
if
get
that
points off of City.
If that happens, on everything I love on my nan's grave, bro. You must hide from me. If you hand me the title, bro, I will build an Ange statue at the Emirates Stadium, bro. And I'll be like, big up Ange. He brought a title to the Emirates, bro. He brought a title to Arsenal Football Club. Thank you very much, Ange. Big Ange will be there, man. High line for life. I'm there for it.
It'll be the most Spurs thing ever. I can like you. It will be the most Spurs thing ever if somehow they beat City. Like, if somehow the reason why Arsenal win the league is Spurs beating City.
But clearly,
I'm actually scared of that game.
Clearly, if we do what we've done these last 4 matches, we'll be all right. We don't have to worry about that. City will
Tottenham, listen.
You do turn into Brazil against City. It makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying. We'll be the shittiest team. We'll lose to Bournemouth.
Spurs fans are all supporting us that day.
We lost we beat City. They went to go on and get the treble, but then we lost to Sheffield or no. Who was it that got relegated last season that's no longer? I don't
Southampton?
even know anymore. This is the story of it. Honestly, I was hoping that the curses would be broken for longer, but Ainge is only a man. He is a mere mortal. How can I expect a mere mortal to come into this establishment and turn everything around when it's been in the complete shitters in regards to footballing for the last 23 years? So we got money.
Hamza.
We look nice. We're fancy and we're shiny. We just need to do
Listen,
the other part, which is
Stock
the whole
market
football
FC,
club.
bro. Listen,
Bro, you're,
Yeah, you love saying that, but you say you watched the match, didn't you, Mo? You ain't missed a Tottenham match in how long? How many Juve
but
matches you missed this year?
yeah,
How many
because
AC Milan matches you
I
missed
watch
this
the
year?
Premier League,
Yeah,
bro.
you
What does
watch
that
the
have to
Premier
do?
League because it's the most
But I also
entertaining
watch
league. So when you're
Aston
talking to my
Villa.
club and you're
But
talking
I
like
watch
the transfer
Aston Villa
market,
as well.
you just lying out your ass because you watching us. You
But
over
I
here
watch
looking
Aston
at us, but
Villa
you're
as
like, oh,
well.
let me make fun of the merchandise. But you over here, you shopping at Kmart too. What you talking about?
But I watch Aston Villa as well, and I watch
Kmart.
Burnley as well. I watch everybody. I watch Chelsea,
Is
the
that a shop?
sevens. I watch Man United.
Why don't you watch Cagliari versus Bologna
I don't
FC
like
or
that.
whatever?
I don't like Serie A going down.
Because it's yeah, okay. I thought so.
The cereal.
I only watch my
Bologna's
teams and
crazy.
the games that are related to my title race.
Exactly.
why?
You're making my point. You're proving my point. Thank you very much, Mo.
What is your point again?
That you have no right to sit here and call it Stock Market FC when you can't miss a minute of football.
No, you are the one. No, you are the one who said you're relevant because of the money, not me.
More relevant than
I
entering.
never.
I just won
I
a
never.
Scudetto.
Listen, bro. I never said that. You are the one who said you're
More
when I
relevant
asked
than
you why
Inter,
you're
and we won a
relevant.
Scudetto.
Your response said
We're
I am relevant
people
because I
like
am
you who are
spending
fans
money.
of the Serie
By the
A
way,
clubs are watching
you
us.
never
That's how we're
mentioned
relevant.
anything about fans. You never mentioned anything about the Premier League. When I asked you straight why you're
All right, so
relevant,
here we go. This
you
is just the Mo
mentioned
Waffle session.
the
I'll sit
money.
back. Let me mute
That's
myself real
it.
quick.
You never mentioned the football. You never mentioned your state. You mentioned because we have money. So Stock FC then.
You done?
Is it about the football? Can I ask you something?
Are you
Is
done?
your team relevant because of the football? Is your
The
team
fact
in
that
the top
you as
six?
the fact that you as a Inter Milan, you're asking a
No.
question. You're not going to let me answer. What the
No,
fuck
no,
is
no, no.
this?
But I'm
Why
gonna
the fuck am
rephrase
I
the
showing
question.
up? Why the
Can
fuck
I
am I
rephrase
yelling
the
with my
question?
sleeping daughter right
Can
here?
I
And you don't
rephrase
fucking
the
let me
question?
talk.
Okay.
You
Can
don't
I
let me
rephrase
fucking
the
talk. You
question?
ask a question.
One
I go
question.
to answer. Well, let me ask you
Is
another
your-
fucking question.
Can I ask
Okay.
you a straight question?
Okay.
Yes. Is your team in
I'm
the
just gonna
top
get
six?
a fucking mirror. Here, I'm gonna get a
Is
mirror,
your
and you can just
team-
look in the mirror, and you can just ask yourself these stupid fucking questions,
I-
and then not let yourself answer, and ask another
Jacob's
stupid fucking
right.
I am
question.
not
How
gonna
about
answer.
that?
I am not gonna answer. Is your team in the top six because of the money, or is it because of the trophies?
Is it time for me to speak?
Yeah, go,
All right,
go
you're
on,
gonna have to
Jacob.
ask
Go
your
on,
question
answer
again.
it. Go on.
You're gonna have to ask your
Go
question
on,
again because I
Jacob.
wasn't paying attention. I was waiting for the
Yalla,
last
Jacob.
sentence.
Is your
I didn't
he said
expect
ask
that
the
to be the
question
last
again.
sentence.
He said is your team in the top six because of the money, or is it because of the trophies and because of how relevant you are?
I would say historically, how relevant we've been historically, and the money and the commercial value. Yes, I would say it's an amalgamation of everything. Why we're there.
Do you think historically you're bigger than
Because
Aston
Everton had
Villa
the
or
money at one
Nottingham
point.
Forest?
What did they do?
Do
They
you
even
think-
got Ancelotti. He failed. He had to go to a shit league to go get some glory. Look at that. But
Do you think historically you're bigger than Aston Villa or Nottingham Forest?
in English football, yes.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect. They
I
have
would
they
say
have
in English football, yes.
they have more league titles. They have like 9, bro. I think they have like 9 league titles. And FA Cups, League Cups. I listen. My personal opinion, and I know Jacob's just gonna say, "Oh, it's Arsenal," so you're obviously gonna think I'm trolling. I'm genuinely not. I think the reason why you guys are in the top 6 is because you have the money. Because you have that money, it puts you in a financial position to compete with the top 6. Historically, you're not a top 6 team because you haven't had that continuous winning. You've had 2 league titles, you've had cups, of course. You've had FA Cups, you've had League Cups, and all of that. So, but the league titles you haven't had as much as the rest of the top 6. The rest of the top 6 have all got at least 5 league titles, at least. But money wise, you guys are a top 6 team because you can financially compete with us. You got the new stadium, which fills up
Well,
however much people.
I'm not a fucking Excel sheet guy. I'm a football guy. I watch the sport. I watch
I'm
my
just
club.
trying to.
I don't fucking balance books. I don't look at what our dividends are. I don't say what's the bottom line.
Man said I don't
Let me see
balance
what's
books.
underneath that. Fucking Microsoft Excel FC. That's not me. I understand my club has been run in that manner, but that is not me.
No, that's not me.
And that's
All right,
the
okay,
bottom
so
I
let's
can
go
only
to-
speak
let's
from
go to-
my.
let's
I
go-
can only speak
this
from
is-
my experience.
Can we go?
I
Yes,
was
can we go
watching
to the football
American
now?
football. I was watching the United States men's team. We had Clint Dempsey, who's from Nacogdoches here in Texas. You fraud, Mo. You probably don't even know what that is. You live in Texas. And you don't even know where Nacogdoches is. But Clint
don't.
Dempsey, and he
I don't.
played where? Oh, he played at
I'm
Tottenham.
not. I'm not Texan, bro.
So that's all I can speak of from my instance. That's. Do you know where Nacogdoches is?
I just
Matt?
live here, bro. I'm not Texan.
Right. Man's like, I just
Yeah, I
got
know you're
dropped here
not.
one day, and I
That's
know my house to work.
Bro,
Manchester,
I
why is
found
he
a
taking
job
it?
opportunity here.
Bro.
My company transferred me here, and I'm
You know
just
why your
living
company?
here,
You know
bro.
why your company works there? Because Texas is great with the businesses. The
Yeah.
taxes that the businesses have to pay in Texas
That's
are
why
minuscule
Texans
compared to a lot
support
of the other
Tottenham
states.
Hotspur because it's all business related.
Oh
It's
my
all
fucking-
about the
this guy.
Oh, my God, bro.
This
Mo's
is why all
actually
the
funny.
Serie A clubs belong in court because they're fucking
Okay, about the
criminals.
football then. Back to the football. Back to the football. My question is Spurs, it's very important question. Spurs this season, when we started the season, we were talking about Spurs. We're talking about great football.
Right, you've thrown him off now. You've thrown him off.
We're talking about the football. I asked a question on my show, and I really want an answer for it. Because I really didn't get the right answer. I didn't get the correct answer, or I think like an explanation. It was just vibes. Spurs in the beginning of the season were playing very good football, and then you dropped off. While Chelsea in the beginning of the season had a style, fell off, came back. They are 6 points or 7 points behind you. Blah blah blah. Spurs next season versus Chelsea next season are the two teams that supposedly will go for the top 4, along with Aston Villa, if I'm not mistaken. Who has a better starting place next season? When the season starts, this season ends, most likely Spurs will be finished 5th unless you collapse and you lose against Sheffield and Burnley. I don't think it's going to happen. Who has a better
Burnley, hey,
start?
Burnley's a tricky. To quote my man Vader,
You need to win one game.
Burnley's a tricky fixture.
Okay. Do
Let
you
me just
guys
leave the doubt
think?
out there?
Do you
The
guys
fact
think?
that you quoted Vader makes me know that you're just waffling because you know he's
Yeah,
a
wallahi,
great
that's
player.
a down bad, bro. Wallahi, he'd say
someone-
Luton
That's
is
a
a
down bad
is a
moment
fixture,
for
bro.
Jacob Runner.
Someone
Quoting
say
fucking
Newcastle. I
Vader.
totally forgot about Newcastle, to be honest, because the rumors are Newcastle going to sell
They're
Isak
selling
and
players, bro.
Guimaraes. But anyway, my point about this is that Spurs, I think the players down tools, and I said that was Osam on MHF. Big up MHF. If you haven't subscribed, you have to go and subscribe.
Link in the
Shameless here. The players like Madison, really down tools. What I mean is that his talent is
There's
undeniable.
that Instagram model.
Exactly, but he doesn't play when shit hits the fan. He just doesn't give a shit, and it's very obvious in body language. Bissouma the same. Some players don't care, and the problem with these players are the spine of the team. Your goalkeeper, of course, we got fooled into Hollywood saves and thinking this guy is great and all
No,
this
no,
stuff.
no.
You know
Don't
what I
don't
mean?
bring
But-
Vicario into this. Don't bring Vicario into a Madison talk, into these players being
No, but
losers
Vicario
talk.
tries,
He's
but
one
my
of the
point
only
about it,
players who
where-
shove balls.
What do you
Bro,
think?
they
Okay,
caught him like this.
next season, bro, next season, you go to the season, you gotta try to do top 4. You might not get it. What is next? What is that? What's the aspiration for Spurs? Like, what happens? Like, number
Bro,
one,
the
who has
summer,
a better
the
starting
summer,
place?
the summer
and
will
what do
tell
you
me
think?
that. What we do in the summer will dictate how I feel and what my expectations are. Because if we do the again, remember when I said this on your channel, Mo, back when you used to invite old player from Texas on there. I said on there, and y'all
You had a
ridiculed
kid,
me.
then
All
you
the
kinda
whole,
got
the
busy.
whole.
Don't lie on my name. You
Yeah,
had
I
a
know.
kid.
It's because I did have a
because
kid.
you got
Don't lie
busy.
on my name.
Because
Look
you
at
got
my
busy,
channel.
bro.
There's been
Because you got busy. Because you got
You're on
busy.
paternity leave, man.
You got busy, and you told me, Mo, I'm sorry, blah blah blah. Anyway, big up
Yeah,
that
you
big,
have-
big up
yeah,
that
you
youth
do-
daughter,
it
big
was-
up the
yeah,
daughter,
it was-
big up the
it was
family.
my
You know
fault.
what I mean? More important.
Yeah, family
everything
come
else.
first. Always.
Let me
Can we
let
get
me clear the
congratulations,
air.
Jacob,
Let
in
me
the
clear
chat
the
as
air.
well?
It was me that said, "Hey, my wife is starting to have those weekly doctor visits, and the baby's about to be here, so I had to step away." That is true. So let me take that back. I did not get uninvited to Mo. I became too busy for the Wednesday mornings. But my point is that I brought up on one of those morning shows. I can't remember if it was Kunle or Dan Potts that was on, but you two and your entire chat was ridiculing me when I said I think I'd rather get Europa than Champions League because of this owner. I've been fooled too many times. Oh, if we just get Champions League, we're gonna lure these players. Like all of a sudden, I'm sexy blood in the water, and all the sharks gonna come nibbling. No, we got little fucking piranhas, and we thought they were sharks, and that's what we get when we get UCL. We get little piranhas in the water, and that's what I'm saying. Is like this whole luring players, this whole money thing. Don't tell me we don't have money when I heard we could spend over 300 million and still be within our financial fair play rules because of how much we generate profit wise. So to me, the club has the money. Fuck the UCL money. I don't need it. Ain't making my pockets fatter. Ain't giving me money. Shit, you paying my bills? No, you ain't. So when we make that money versus the Europa money, there's no difference for me, and it shouldn't change our aspirations and what we're trying to do in the summer. So again, and the same could be said for Ziad and his slanted ass phone, who can't, for whatever reason, in 2024, show you a photo.
He still does this.
He still
this,
does
like,
that.
Who does
He
this?
still-
Like, why do
Hey, look
you?
at this
does
picture
he
of my
do
son.
This when he
Y'all like
shows
this
the
picture
phone,
of my
like,
son?
Bro, listen, Osimhen ain't that good, man.
Hey
He's not
guys,
that good.
my name Jeff. This is the CV. Bro, who does this, Ziad? Bro, we cannot see shit.
If I could
bro.
take one person from Napoli, I'd take Kvaratskhelia before I'd take
Bro,
Osimhen.
Osimhen ain't that good. I'm telling you, bro. I've watched him. He's dead.
Look at this person.
Man, Ziad, you don't want
to
him, bro.
answer
You
your
don't want him.
to answer your question, Mo, I think who is going to be is going to be dictated what happens in the summer. What do Chelsea go and get an actual number 9 that's not named Lukaku? Do they go out and get someone who can replace Enzo Fernandez? Because I know that gets all the Chelsea fans up in a tizzy. Yeah, see, I knew I'd just say the 4-letter word. Look, there he goes, Enzo. It's like boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? You go to
Boogeyman.
boogeyman.
And he's coming to
Ah,
get
everyone-
you.
The boogeyman.
What between us and Tottenham? Who's got a better start next season?
Yeah, like, who has a head start?
I think it definitely is going to be dictated in the summer business. What we do,
I
what
think
they
if
do,
you do it now, based off right now, I
basis
think
off
you
where
guys
we're at
got-
right now.
Yeah, I think you got a better manager, but I do think we've got a better squad.
Hussam.
So
Hussam.
Tfadal.
I
That's
mean,
a
your
squad.
midfield.
Sam,
I
you
just
didn't
I can't
listen.
defend this
You didn't
midfield and
listen.
front line.
He said Spurs have a better manager. That's why they're better start.
but I think we've got a better squad
He thinks he has a better squad.
than
Okay.
Tottenham. Yes.
I
Bro,
think
he
you have a
thinks he has
better
a better
midfield.
squad.
One
and a
second,
Cole
one second,
Palmer.
everyone stop the show. Everyone
Better
stop the show. No
midfield
one
and a
get me
Cole
down.
Palmer.
I'll ask the most unbiased
Stop the
person
show.
here. 1 second, stop. I'll ask the
Go
most
on, go on,
unbiased
go on.
person here who has no biases. No one get involved. Ahmed,
Me.
Vicario, or Petrovic?
Bloody hell, that Vicario or Petrovic? I'll probably go.
Just give me one word answers, please. Just choose
Okay,
one.
okay. Yeah, Vicario.
Okay, Poro or Gusto?
Gusto.
Van de Ven or Disassi?
Van de Ven.
I don't know what you're going to say, but okay.
Be quiet. Romero or Badishile?
Romero.
Udogi
Your hesitance
or
upsets me.
Warren-
but-
Kukurea or whoever plays left.
Udogi or Cucurella or Chilwell? or whoever?
Udogi.
Okay. Bissouma or Caicedo?
Basuma.
Okay. Enzo or Pape Sarr?
Enzo.
Okay.
Wow.
Madison or Gallagher?
Madison.
What? Why are we playing? What formation are you playing?
Be quiet.
Okay.
Palmer or
Be
Kulusevski?
quiet.
Palmer.
Okay. Son or Sterling or whoever the fuck plays
Son.
left wing? Okay. Richarlison or Jackson?
End the stream, bro.
No, Jackson.
Okay, so even with that, just now there's 6 Spurs players in that combined 11.
Yeah.
6 keeper,
Okay.
2 center backs, left back, 2
Yeah.
midfielders,
And a left winger.
and actually 7.
Okay,
By
I
the
would
way,
pay, I would pay
this is
43
1 second, Ziad, 1 second. This is here the bottom line baseline problem. Fuck Poch, fuck Clear Lake, fuck everything. The actual biggest problem with this whole Chelsea conversations is Chelsea fans deep down think they actually have good players. You want to hear my honest opinion on Chelsea is as follows. Chelsea have 3 good players that I actually, when I watch, I go like, yo, these are actually ballers. Caicedo, Palmer, Gusto. The rest of them are all disposable, replaceable, can easily be replaced with anyone. That's
I
just
can't
the
lie.
ultimate reality.
There are times, and this is people are gonna say they're probably gonna take jabs at my GPS location here, but there are moments where Gallagher looks to be a hell of a player. Sometimes he scored some crazy good goals. He's also the work rate wins him possession in opponents' halves and deep in their own halves, and that creates chances after chance. I mean, there's a reason this guy was handed the captaincy.
Jacob, I do hate to interrupt. I do hate to interrupt. But
I
first
think Gallagher walks into this midfield for what it's worth.
I did say squad. That's number 1. And second of all, even if you want to do a starting level.
Oh, you want to go to the bench?
Oh,
No.
bro.
We could do
okay.
bench
You
as
wanna go
well.
to the bench?
Sanchez,
Okay, first of all,
Roderick, Thiago
First of
Silva,
all-
who's 40,
yeah,
Ben fucking Chilwell.
Wesley
No, we
Fofana.
could do this.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
could do this.
yeah.
Brian
Don't get
Hill.
the
Brian Hill.
Oh, did everyone
No,
just
Brian
notice?
Hill.
Hold on
Brian,
one second.
no,
Stop.
One
Don't get-
second.
I'll get
did
close
you-
to my fucking mic, Sam.
Yeah,
Brian Hill. Brian
Jacob, you're
Hill.
missing the point. You're missing the
What are
point.
we doing?
Brian
What are we
Hill.
doing? What are we doing?
Can I finish my team, please?
Did you notice that Ziad
Brian
mentioned 3?
Hill.
1 second. Ziad just mentioned 3 players who haven't even played for Chelsea all year long. Nkunku, Lavia,
Give me
and who was the
Give
third
me
one?
Lavia.
Say it again.
He
So
says
what-
Fofana,
are
bro.
they
He
all
says
shit?
Fofana.
Fofana.
So what does
Fofana.
that mean? Does that mean they're shit?
Fofana has 0 appearances for Chelsea this season.
We're talking about
Now
next
he wants
season.
to
I'll take all 3
contextualize
of
the
them.
fucking
I'll be honest.
squad.
No,
But
don't
when
act
I'm
smart.
defending Poch and I say Chelsea have injuries,
don't act
he's like,
smarter.
all teams have injuries, bro.
Don't act
All teams have
smarter. Mo
injuries.
said next season. Mo said next season. So I'm gonna nest the players out next season. They're not
Yeah,
gonna die.
Fofana had 2 ACLs back to back.
No, he hasn't. He has 1 ACL.
Fucking
No, he has 1
Fucking
ACL.
la.
1 ACL. End of the day, I
As soon
said
as he
better
mentioned
squad.
Fofana, he
And
got
even
out
if you
direct.
say, even if you do 4-2-3-1, you would probably fit in more Chelsea players than a 4-3-3. So
Okay, listen. On that note, I just want to end with one topic before we go to the super chats. I feel like, listen, I don't want to cook Jacob because Jacob's a broken man. After last time he called Madison an Instagram model, khalas, I give up. Like, yo, if he's cooking matters, that is just over. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Final topic of the day. Final topic. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe. Title race, habibi. Saad
Shall I
versus
go
Hamza.
first?
Saad, yaki, forget this.
he's
Forget
Yeah,
it, Hamza,
Romero
forget
said,
it.
"Who
Ooh,
the
I
fuck are
actually saw
you?"
that, you know.
Romero
Why did
went
they
up to
fight?
Emerson
They were
Royale.
fighting with each other.
Romero went up to Emerson Royale and said,
Wow.
"Bro, stop trying to pose for the TikTok with your no-look defense." He does the no-look pass. He does the no-look defense. He does the no-look when the man runs behind him. He does the no-look fucking ball.
Who's this?
No-look, just fuck it. Blindfold Emerson,
Royale
and that's what he
when,
plays like.
Emerson Royale.
Motherfucker trusts his
Romero
sixth
were
sense.
fighting.
He's like, oh, let me just trust my sixth sense here to know what's going on the field. Let me not watch anybody. And that's why Romero went over there and said, bro, I need you to play a little bit of defense. When Mohamed Salah is running into open space, just as Sam would say,
Salah today
"Khalas,"
roasted the fuck
just
out of
follow
Royale
him.
still. He did roast Royale.
No, but
still
we've
today.
we've been knowing Royale is a scrub though. Come on, that guy's not Brazilian. Come on, he's
Bro,
dead.
Barcelona.
dead.
Here's and when we talk about squads and where we are going forward contextually and all this shit, that man made his 100th a fucking appearance for Tottenham Hotspur. Emerson, what top 6 team allows Emerson Royale 100 fucking chances on the pitch in your fucking colors with your fucking crest in your fucking stadium?
Wan-Bissaka plays for Man United. Probably he made more than 100 appearances.
Wan-Bissaka
Anthony
is twice
played
the
about
player
8
Emerson Royale is.
No,
Wan-Bissaka
no,
is a
no,
clown.
no, no,
He's
no,
twice
no,
the
he's
player.
not. No, he's not.
Wan-Bissaka
No,
is
I
twice the
think
player
Royale is
Emerson
better than
Royale is.
Wan-Bissaka, honestly.
You're on
Bro,
crack.
Anthony
I
played
don't know
about
what
60
Jordanian
games.
crack they
games
serve
for
out
Man
there.
United. Ahmed, how
Yeah.
many games did Anthony play? About 50 games now or more?
He's played about 50 or 60. Yeah.
Bro, Anthony, bro, played 60 games for Man United, bro.
My United.
Jacob, just think how mad you are right now.
Nah,
You're
Jacob,
about to relax.
you would take Anthony, wouldn't you? By the way, you'd take Anthony.
over
You're talking about
Kulusevski.
number 21.
Don't
You're
say
talking
yes.
about number
Yeah, but you
21,
need wingers.
Anthony.
Take Anthony off our hands, and
Fuck
then you'll do
no.
you a favor.
Fuck you. I'd rather have Kulusevski.
Come
Bro,
on,
Anthony
we'll
didn't
negotiate.
start for any
No.
team in this panel.
No,
Bro,
I'd take
Anthony.
Mudryk before I'd take Anthony.
Come on.
Okay, guys, stop.
I'm
Everyone stop.
actually,
We're not gonna-
I'll take Mudryk over
Anthony?
Anthony, bro.
Bro,
I would
Anthony
take
didn't
Mudryk
start
over
for
Anthony.
anyone on this.
I would take
oh,
Mudryk
no.
over Anthony. Bro,
Anthony-
Anthony
stop.
belongs in the
Guys.
Brazilian Premier League Serie B.
Guys, this is the worst mid-off in This Is Football history. We have to stop. We have to stop. Everyone stop. Khalas. We're not going to do this.
Ahmed
Okay,
Diallo
Brennan
or
Johnson or
Brennan
the-
Johnson?
Yeah, Mo.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Mo.
just-
Khalas.
I'm
Oh,
out.
you fuck. This is
Mo,
exactly where I
خلاص, be
went to. I
quiet.
was like, let's throw Brennan
Okay,
Johnson in there.
so I don't even, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. Title race, final topic. Hamza, who's going to win the league?
Bruno Fernandes or Maris?
Madison's clear.
For 10 matches.
That's enough.
Can we let Hamza talk on who's going to win the league, please?
طب يلا قول لنا حمزة.
يلا يا ولا.
حمزة يلا حمزة.
ساعتين يا حسام.
Talk to me about the City win and the Arsenal win.
في شغل بالصبح.
Yeah, so I'll start with who's gonna win the league. God knows best. Just have to go
There you
there and
are.
humble.
There you are.
Oh, wow.
There you are.
Oh,
Let's
shut
go.
up,
Allah knows
Hamza.
best.
Shut
Whatever.
up.
Yeah,
What are you
but
gonna do?
you-
Allah knows best. Allah knows who's gonna win
I have
the
to be
league.
humble.
I don't know, bro. Don't be humble. It doesn't suit you. It does not suit
Listen,
you.
I'm
please.
underdog. I'm underdog.
In football, don't
Let
be
me-
humble
let-
because
let-
it doesn't.
I'm
Maybe.
underdog. I
In
said I'm
life,
underdog.
maybe.
I'm underdog. I'm
But-
underdog.
Well, it's
Underdog.
crazy.
Underdog.
Nuts.
listen. Let me drink Arsenal tears. End of the season, yeah.
What
Yeah, that's
tears?
the Hamza we know. That's the Hamza we know.
Listen,
Go
what
ahead.
Cheers, buddy. I've been saving
Let me
mine.
talk about-
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Listen,
beating
I'm
against
already
this guy.
finished, man.
Wallahi.
Spurs.
What
Listen,
tears?
Spurs, Chelsea. Listen, we're brothers.
Come on,
At
Mikey
the end
Moore
of the
needs to
day.
start.
It's a
I'll give
journey
you a
that-
whole U21
that-
lineup for
that
City.
even Liverpool fans, I'm speaking to Liverpool fans, like these guys, the way they're talking about Jurgen Klopp is so disrespectful.
hmm
Even me, as a
Ungrateful.
rival, I find it so insane.
I
They're
don't.
very disrespectful fan base.
And ungrateful.
They're very like
No, fuck
they
Jurgen Klopp.
they're coming for Liverpool fans
This is
saying,
good, yeah.
where are you? You talked about being in the title race. You're pretenders. Arteta's already gonna finish 2 seasons above you. This is what they're saying to Liverpool fans. The audacity of calling Klopp a failure at Liverpool, and you haven't won anything. It's just absurd. The lack of respect.
You say it every
You
week.
don't have Saad.
Ah,
Tell your fan base.
hold that, Hassan.
Yeah, you have no right to talk about Klopp
Enzo.
first. Yeah,
اخرس.
talking down to Klopp, yeah, is the biggest disrespectful thing. I've won something, but you're nothing. You're nobody. There's no difference between you and Ipswich Town. When they got relegated, they've come back after 20 years. You're still in the same place. 0 European Cups, 0 Premier Leagues. You're nothing.
This is
They've
humble,
gone away
Hamza.
22 decades, bro.
So,
20
so
years.
before
And-
he was
and they're
saying,
coming back,
you,
they're still
just
the
bear
same
in
level.
mind,
One
5
second, one
seconds
second.
ago,
Wait,
it was
Liverpool.
Allah knows best.
One
And then
second.
now, all of a sudden,
Ah,
it's
Listen,
no European
second.
Cups.
so to me, listen,
Hamza's the best.
listen, we're doing it. It's good versus evil. And I'll tell you one thing. I've said it. Wallahi, Premier League must be ashamed, because do better. Don't cheat people. Don't pretend. Don't try and make this league interesting because City have made it into a farmers league. Sometimes just do better, because everyone's messaging me from other leagues saying to me, bro, the officiating was a joke this weekend. Don't cheat Bournemouth. There's no need. And I'll give you an example. Let me finish this. I watched Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Arsenal are a better team. But you don't need to dive for a penalty. You don't need to drag your toes on the floor. Wallahi. Listen. You don't need to drag your toes on the floor like desperate.
On
Yeah?
the floor. On the floor.
And look
On
for
the
a
floor.
penalty. And I said the word I said, he was very malicious, Kai Havertz. He's very malicious, and I want his reputation damaged. Yeah, because this is what he does. Yeah, he must know, he knows. Yeah, people cussing Darwin Nunes. He was in front of goal. He knew. Yeah, the Arsenal struggling. They were 0-0. Yeah, Arsenal could not
We
break
weren't
down
struggling.
Bournemouth. Yeah, he goes in front of goal. He knew straight away he's a fraud. because great strikers are taking that shot.
Calma,
Great
calma,
strikers are saying,
calma,
yo,
wallahi.
I'm finishing this goal. But do you know why he dived? Because he knows the fraud. Arsenal fans have said, we need a striker. We need a striker. These players listen to what they say, what they hear from their fan base. Bro, the audacity to drag his foot down. Wallahi, to drag the foot. And let me demonstrate you 1 second. And then you will understand what I'm doing. 1 second.
Mm.
Sure.
I like demonstrating.
He's
1
gonna
second.
actually
You can see my
demonstrate,
foot.
guys.
1 second.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me look for something. 1 second.
Have you got socks on? Yeah.
One
No,
second.
he
Yeah.
hasn't. He hasn't.
Why you making fun of him, ya akhi? Astaghfirullah.
Hold. You can hold
This
that.
this is simple. It's simple. A dive is like this. Yeah. Yeah. You jump, you get kicked. This this is a dive. This is a penalty. Bloody hell. That's a penalty.
Bloody hell.
This is a penalty. See this. But when you got a bloody keeper there and you're doing this, you're rubbing it. What are you doing? Why are you rubbing your foot? Why are you rubbing your foot there? What was the need to do that? What was the need? Why do you need to rub your foot here? Why on the ground? Wallahi. What?
First-
Tell me. And then,
Hamza,
no,
is
1
that
second,
just
second.
one question? Just
One
one question.
Why are you
That
dragging
thing
your
there
foot?
is that like a rattle? Is that a
1 second.
rattle right there? In
Yeah,
in
my
that-
cousins are here.
Yes, I beg you.
Listen, why do you need to drag your foot on the floor like that? Why do you need to drag your foot on the floor here? Yeah, that shows me you're malicious. You're malicious.
So
Your
Hamza,
intent
you're
is there
watching
to
that.
cheat.
You're watching that in.
No, one
You're
second, one
watching that
second,
in
one
slow
second.
motion.
Your
Okay, خلاص.
intent is to
Finish.
cheat. Is to cheat. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah. And the second thing I talk about, the goal. Then they analyzed it match of the day. Yeah. They said it was a clear goal by Bournemouth. What was the need to give that? What was the need to disallow that goal? Yeah. And that tells me already, Sam, this Premier League, let me tell you, they're clever people. They're thinking, listen, they told the referees, make it go to the last game. Yeah, make it go to the last game. Let's make our league interesting. Let's make our league most watched. Let's make sure Serie A and La Liga don't get the viewers. I'm sorry to say that more. It's to
Jebni, what
take
does
away
this have to do with
release.
me, ya akhi?
More,
عادي يا أخوان.
it's taking away. Listen, I'm telling you what,
I'm not doing
this
anything
is
to you,
part
ya
of
akhi.
the media to play this so
That's
cleverly.
hold that pussy
People
loaded.
message me, and Real Madrid fans message me. They said, "Yo, don't play with our game. That wasn't a penalty. What was the need?" I said, "Yeah, bro, I can't defend that." When I got foreign fans telling me that they can see that was not a penalty, that goal should have been disallowed. They can already smell what the Premier League are doing. Yeah, Premier League are
How can you
desperate to
talk
make
about
sure
this when you got
that
the
this
penalty?
goes to the last day so that they can Sky Sports can get viewers. It's simple, guys. And if you're a fool, yeah, don't believe my story because I'm a conspiracy theorist. Bournemouth goal should have been allowed. There was no need to disallow that goal. Yeah, there was no need to disallow that goal. Much of the day have analyzed it. They looked at it. They said there was no need. Jermaine Genius was there.
Ahmed is
Ian
Ahmed.
Wright. Ian Wright was. Listen, Ian Wright.
Ahmed
was
is
there.
like, what
was the
is
match of the day.
happening?
No,
bro?
look
Ian Wright.
at Ahmed. Look at Ahmed's
Ian
background.
Wright. You know what I'm saying? Ian Wright. Yeah.
This is our city.
Wow, he's showing
Ian
Etihad.
Wright. Yeah. Was there. Yeah. And for Ian Wright to come out straight away and say, yeah, that was a legit goal. And then you're telling me Arsenal fans are arguing, oh, he got pushed. They said there was no push there. His feet was on the ground. How can you get pushed when your feet
How
is
was
on
his
the
feet?
ground?
How was his feet
Then
on the
he
ground when he
jumps
was in the
air,
sky,
jumping on the side.
or when he was in
And
the air?
guess what? Hussam, let me play. Guess what happened? Before that, Ian Wright said this. Even Saliba is pulling on Solanke. That minimum should have been a penalty. Go and check Saliba. He's pulling on Solanke before he's making that move. It should have been a penalty. It should have been a goal. But guess what? I'm sorry. They keep talking about, oh, Liverpool didn't do anything. Liverpool chased me to the 97 point, to the 99 point. If you're gonna get second place, you might get 89 points. You've never done what Liverpool done. This is not my best City. I'm sorry. You talk about your great Arsenal team. This is your greatest. This is not the
Oh
greatest
my
City.
God.
This is a weak City.
Hamza, can you just
This
talk
is a
about the
weak City
title
side.
race? Why are
This
you
is-
talking about this and
and
this
to me-
and that and
to
that
me-
and that?
But one second. To me, yeah, you keep showing a guy who's 8th place, who's, I don't know, he's a video referee, a guy who's 8th that should be
He's a
playing
video
Palace
referee.
in mid-table game on
Man
Monday.
calling VAR,
A
bro.
guy's playing a mid-table game on Monday and he's showing me pictures because he doesn't have anything to talk about his United game. Doesn't United?
No, he's
no-
showing you the
no one's
facts.
gonna talk about.
He's showing you
No-
the
no one's
hypocrisy in
watching
your
it.
waffle.
No one's watching your game. Your game is irrelevant. No one cares
So
about
no
Man
one
United,
watches your
Crystal
game with the
Palace.
stadium.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Big up,
look
man.
at that.
Listen, good
Yeah,
luck to
this is
Crystal
our
Palace
city, man.
tomorrow.
Wallah, it's
No one
crazy.
cares about your game. No one's watching your game. I'm telling you now.
Bro, no one's watching
No
your
one is
game. Look at
watching
this.
your game.
No one's watching
Yeah?
your game.
No
Look
one
at
is.
this.
No one cares about your game.
No
let's
one's
move
watching your
on.
game.
We'll talk about real game. We'll talk about
Yeah,
real
but
football.
where's the
Talk
real
about top
fans though?
four, top title race.
thought you had
We're
the
not
real
talking
fans.
about being
Look
8th
at
or
that.
9th
1, 2,
or
3, 4,
fighting
5, 6.
Brentford to
That's 6
11th
people in
place.
this
That's what you're looking at. Chelsea above you
Where's
already.
your fan base?
Chelsea
Hamza did
above
this,
you.
bro. Hamza did
Chelsea
that.
above you.
He's like,
Wallah,
he's
there's
like,
no
above
fan base,
you.
by
he's
the way.
like going to.
There's no
Chelsea
fan
above
base.
you. You're
Is
fighting
that the
with Crystal
That's not the
Palace.
Etihad.
There's no
That's
fan
that's
base.
main road,
There's
isn't
no
it?
fan
Yeah,
base,
you
you know.
shameful.
Wait, Hassan, make
Is that-
your
is that
fan
main
base.
road?
Sitting down there.
Look,
One second.
look. This is
Bro,
the mighty
the
city,
guys,
by the
the
way.
guy should be trying to.
The
I should
mighty
bring a
city,
Crystal Palace fan
and
here.
he's got no
Chatting to
fans.
this
The
guy.
mighty city. 1, 2,
And then the
3,
guy's
4,
bringing up
5,
a
6.
stadium, and he's showing Rodri 4 years ago.
Where is
When you
everyone?
got little, we
Where
got
are
major
you?
problem. If you lose tomorrow
No
to Crystal
fans in the
Palace,
stadium,
you might
bro.
be
Where is
12th or 13th.
Crazy.
Where is?
Get out of here, man. United fans. They have nothing to. So
Well, Hamza,
Sam,
where's your
to
fans?
me,
though? Come on.
to me, the way I responded
Why
yesterday
there's more in the school
was
assembly? by the way,
was
I'm not joking.
impeccable. Was amazing. Sam, a striker. Let me tell you. First, there's a guy called Roy Keane. Yeah, there's a guy called Roy Keane. This guy, he missed the Champions League final. Yeah,
And we still
when
won
Man United went to the Champions League for the treble. Him and Paul Scholes did not play. Wallahi.
And we still
That's
won
a
it.
fact. Yeah.
And we
They
still
never
won it.
they didn't even participate. They didn't
Yeah,
even
but we
participate.
still
They were
won it.
wearing suits. Listen,
We
one
still
second.
won it.
This guy was the
What did
biggest seller.
KDB?
of
What
his
did
country. One
KDB
second.
perform in the Champions
This
League? What did
guy,
he do?
one second,
Sam,
let me- one
wallah,
second,
take
One
control,
This-
bro.
one second, let me
Can I?
finish.
He's crying. What did he
One
do?
second, let me
Yalla,
finish.
ya Hassam, ya
This
Hassam.
guy, this
There you
guy,
go.
this guy
I'll
criticized
tell you what KDB was doing.
Haaland being a Division 2
Ahmed, we're
player.
never gonna finish.
But guess what? Guess what? Because he's big mouth.
No, that shush was to Saad, not to Ahmed.
Was it?
No, but Ahmed can respond, but let Hamza finish the sentence.
Well,
I
let
wanna
me
hear what
talk
he's
about
gonna
Roy Keane
say,
a bit.
bro.
One second. So Roy Keane, to me, talked about Division 2 player, a player that scored 4 goals yesterday. He's already scored 36 goals this season. Yeah. This man, one thing about it, I'll never forget, Man United were playing Middlesbrough. He was a Man United captain. He slandered all United players live on Sky Sports to get views. Fergie sold him. Fergie benched him and he sold him to Celtic. Where did he end up his career? He ended up at Celtic because he was a mediocre player at that level. Yeah. Ferguson said, yo, get out of here. I got Eric Jemba. This guy sold his country, Ireland. He sold his own
Yo,
country.
look at this guy. Right
Refused to play for Ireland. Walked away from Ireland in 2002 World Cup. And Ireland, the real king for Ireland was Robbie Keane. Wallahi. I watched Robbie Keane and Matt Holland dragging Ireland with passion.
Put
This guy
KDB
was a
crying.
sellout.
There
He
you
couldn't
are.
do it for his country. He walked away in 2002 World Cup. I will never respect a guy who refuses to play for his country in a big game in a World Cup tournament. And you come and sit there, you're chatting with Carragher. Yeah, Division 2 player. Okay, he was a Division 2 player. What about you? Were you not a passion merchant? Were you not running like a headless chicken? Were you not Henderson back in 2002, 2001, kicking people and then getting away with it because referee was scared to book United? Were you not just running around? Oh, he's a passion merchant. He's a passion merchant.
Did you just call Roy Keane Henderson? That's crazy.
What did he do? What did he do? Did kids used to grow up saying, oh, I want to be Roy Keane when I be older, except United fans, like Darren Fletcher. God, that's what Darren Fletcher used to dream. Players used to look up to Edgar Davids, Patrick Vieira, World Cup winners. I'm telling you now, Roy Keane was a nobody. Around the world, no way. I have never had anyone around the world tell me, yo, I used to look after Roy Keane because you're a Persian merchant.
Just
You
gonna
got
allow
so
him.
many of the Conor Gallagher.
I'll
Conor
let him
Gallagher is a
waffle, then I
Persian
can- I'll
merchant.
finish.
Conor Gallagher's running around like a headless chicken. Oh,
You
he
have to
won the
gig in
treble. He won the treble. He did not play a single minute in that Champions League. He did not play a single minute in that Champions League. Listen, no matter what, yeah, you got the 13 league to take it. Ryan Giggs was your best player. Paul Scholes, I'll respect him. But Roy Keane, there's a reason why he's doing panditry.
Let me tell you something.
There's
Hamza.
a reason why he's
Them
doing
three
banditry.
comments clearly
He
got to
cannot
you,
be
innit?
a manager.
Roy Keane was spitting
Because you
facts.
know what?
This
His
guy,
mouth is not
he's
good
a
enough
spicy
to be a
Bamford, by the way.
manager.
That's what he is.
He's
for
not
you,
good
Haaland.
enough to
He's not
when
that
you
great.
got Xabi Alonso just
Haaland's not
retired
that good.
recently, Thiago Motta being managers. Why are you failing as a manager in
Who's your
Division
legend,
Two?
by the way? Who's your legend?
Why is your players?
Bro, your
Why
legend
is
is
your
Micah
players getting
Richards.
sacked?
Your legend
Why
is
is
Micah
Wayne Rooney
Richards.
getting sacked as a manager? Because they have no brains.
Your legend's
Your
Micah
players
Richards.
don't have brains. Tell me
Who's your
United
legend? You're
ex-player
talking about
that's
who's
a
your
top player
legend?
as a manager. None. Zero. You can't
Who's your
motivate
legend, bro?
players because there's nothing in there. Your players don't. Your ex-players don't have brains. Xabi Alonso is a manager, winning by Liverpool. He came from Liverpool. There you are. Yeah, I've got my managers who are Burnley here. Where's your guy? Why is Wayne Rooney? Why did Paul Scholes get sacked at Oldham with 6 games only? Why is your legends can't manage? Because you know what? They talk too much, but they can't motivate. They can't train players. They don't have tactics. All they do is talk with some. 100%.
Okay.
Steven
Okay,
Gerrard's
let's
done it
talk
at
about.
least.
You're talking
Steven
about
Gerrard's
legends,
won.
yeah.
Steven Gerrard has won
You're
as a
talking
manager.
about
Has won
hold on.
Scottish League. What's Man United legends have done? Tell me.
Okay, you're talking
That
about that.
Philip
Where's your
Philip
legend,
Neville,
Vincent Company
Inter
in the Premier
Miami
League, by the way?
sacked. Inter
Where's your
Miami
legend,
sacked.
Vincent
Roy
Company?
Keane sacked at Division 2. Paul Scholes sacked at Division 2.
Yeah, that's
Wayne
fine, but
Rooney
where's
sacked at
Company
Division
though?
2. All your legends are bums.
Where's
As a
Company?
manager,
Just tell me where's
you have
Company.
no way to talk about players how they play. 100%.
No, Roy
Until you
Keane.
produce great
Roy
players,
Keane
then I'll
has
respect
every
you.
right to chat about who he wants because he's done everything in the game.
As a
He
manager,
has
is shit,
every
man.
right to
He's
chat.
mandatory, man.
No,
Him
he
and
has every.
Micah Richards at the same level.
He has
Him and
every
Micah Richards at
right
the
to say
same
what he
level, mate.
wants.
Him
He's
and
I
putting
Kerry
can't.
Van
I
at the
can't
same
lie.
level,
This,
man.
bro. This cooking is dead. Yeah. Let me ask you one question, Hamza, because I saw a conversation that you were having with Hussam over the phone, and I just wanted to bring that conversation back up. Do you still believe that Haaland is a better finisher than R9 Ronaldo Nazario? Do you still believe that?
Oh my god.
I just because Mo this is Mo's player, so you have to have somebody here to protect their player because you tried to disrespect his legacy.
Bro, R9 is our.
You did not say
R9
that.
is
That's
all
what you were
our player,
saying.
bro.
R9's the
If
greatest.
someone thinks that R9,
R9's the greatest, man. What are we doing here?
bro,
So
What
that's
we
not
doing
Mo.
he's just
Mo,
being shameless, bro.
he's
being
he's
shameless.
He's
he's
the
getting
greatest
shook
striker of
now.
all time
He's
I've ever
getting
seen.
shook now because he's on the big screen.
He's being
Wallah,
shameless. You know, Hamza's doing what it
He's
is.
like,
Hamza's doing.
no,
R9 is
I
the
actually
greatest
think
striker of all time,
he's
but
the best
Haaland is
finisher.
just a fit. Haaland's just a number 9.
No, but I'm saying
R9 was doing
finishing,
things that I
finishing
could
wise.
have.
I'm not
Hamza,
talking
that's not
about
what you
the.
said on the
could do
phone.
step
You said
over.
Haaland is a better finisher.
You said Haaland is a better finisher. Talk about the finishing aspect.
Yeah, and
No.
you said in the World Cup '98 final, R9 missed chances.
Yeah, I
Explain.
said
Drinking
nine.
water now.
1 second. I said
One
R9
second, one
missed
second, one
chances
second.
in the World Cup final,
One
yeah?
second.
But R9 still is the greatest striker of all time. Yeah, I've ever witnessed. I've witnessed my eyes. I've seen this guy playing at the best league in the world, greatest league I've ever seen. Greatest league. When you guys were playing, this was a farmers league in this country. Wallahi, this country used to be a farmers league. Wallahi, 98. Now, I used to watch Dean Winders. Hamza, you watch Man United play Dean Winders of Bradford? What a joke. Get out here,
Hamza,
man.
can I just
Well,
tell
I
you
was wasting
something
my
quickly?
time.
I just got a message. 1 second. There you are. I swear to God, for Hamza's dialogues, I have to hit one of these. There you are. There you are. Bro.
I know who that is. Is that Lewis? I'm like,
No, I'm not exposed who it is, but he's one of the people who watches the stream, bro. Mason, he
that's
has to
enough. I got
light
that.
one up, bro. Light one up as soon as Hamza start talking, you know. Hamza, you
But-
said
and-
Haaland is a better finisher than R9. Own it. Don't
R9's the
sidestep. now.
greatest player, man. Greatest striker, man. What are we doing here?
Don't deflect. Did you say that or not? Don't deflect.
As a finisher in front
You
of
want me to
goal,
play the clip,
Haaland,
or
didn't
will
he?
you just admit it?
Hamza, don't let them trap you. They're gonna trap you
Haaland's
to the
the
point they're gonna
greatest.
make you say
Haaland is
something
the
that you
greatest.
regret later.
Don't deflect,
There is
Hamza.
no
Did you
twist
say-
in it.
R9 is the greatest. I've seen R9 playing at PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah, but everyone knows that. But
Barcelona.
did you say that about Haaland though?
I haven't seen it on PSV, but I remember I saw his clip.
Top
At
10
PSV
deflection.
when they're
I've never
16.
seen it in my life.
Let me tell you something.
Top
The
10.
only
He's
player
amazing,
I
bro.
have
He's
read a book
amazing.
of
What are you talking
autobiography,
about? He's
R9.
fantastic.
R9 is the great. Listen, R9. I've never
Bro,
witnessed a player
Haaland's not
as good
even
as
your
R9
best striker to play for your
as a
club.
striker.
You know that?
Huh?
Haaland's not even the best striker to play for your club, and you're calling him the best. How does that make sense?
He's great. He's one of the greatest, man. I
I mean,
respect him.
One
For
of
him
the
to score
greatest.
50, for him to score 36
He's not
goals,
even. He's not even top
36
5 Premier
goals,
League
and
strikers.
he's
By the
missed
way,
3 months.
he's not even
That's
top
mad.
10. He's not even top
I
10.
think he's a better striker than Ruud van Nistelrooy.
No, he's not.
Oh
he's
my.
better
No, he's not. No, he's
He's
not.
better
He's
than
not.
Ruud van. He's better than Ruud van Nistelrooy.
He's
as a
not.
striker.
You see what I mean? He's
He's
not.
way better. He's way better than Ruud
Notice
van
how he
Nistelrooy.
compares
Ruud
it
van
to United,
Nistelrooy.
by the way. That's the
23.
standards, by the way. That's the
Once again,
standards.
let's look at
Crazy.
Ruud van
Really,
Nistelrooy.
you really think he's better than?
That's
He's
nuts.
not better. He's
Let me
drunk
ask
better than
Hamza.
Ruud.
You really think Haaland is better than Ruud van Nistelrooy?
I'll tell you why. Okay, should I say
Yeah,
why?
tell us why. Explain to us why.
Okay.
Seriously.
Hamza, I have the clip ready, by the way.
Once again,
This is shameless.
Ruud van
And
Nistelrooy.
say Haaland is better than R9, they will lash you publicly. You know they will lash you publicly.
I can't even hear that, man. You can't even hear that.
Did you hear that?
Play.
Sam, you gotta play.
You
You
can't
got,
even hear that, man.
Sam, you gotta
My
play it
guy's-
as a clip here, bro.
my
You
guy's
gotta play it as a
desperate,
clip in
Okay, I'll do
StreamYard,
it,
bro.
no problem.
Send
Well,
it,
let's
send
do
it into StreamYard so we can actually hear it properly.
Yeah, you want to go
Because
there?
Mo doesn't. Mo's trying to say like as if we're trying to force him to say
That
this.
is a-
He
let-
said
let
this.
them not
He
lie
said
to you.
that.
Guys,
He said
R9
that.
is the greatest striker of all time I've ever seen. Don't let them lie to you. Yeah. Let
There's
me talk
no
about Van
lies.
Nistelrooy.
It's your
Once again.
voice.
Once again, let me talk about Van Nistelrooy. Where was Van Nistelrooy at 23? Where was Van Nistelrooy?
We're not
playing at
doing this
23?
thing, by the way. Where was this player?
Where
at
was-
this
Oh
point?
no,
That makes
my
no sense.
At
God,
22,
That makes no sense, by the
listen,
way.
Van Nistelrooy
makes no
was
sense.
scoring 12 goals. 12 goals. What
That
are we
makes no
doing
sense.
here?
Yeah,
12
but
goals.
biologic,
No,
biologic,
in
I
a
can say
farmers league,
where was
you're
biologic, I
scoring
can say where was Salah
hold
at
on.
this age? It makes
Yeah.
no sense.
Haaland has not
Exactly.
reached.
It makes
Haaland
I
no
has
can
sense,
say,
not
by
look
the
at
way.
look at look at
Van
look at
Nistelrooy
Saka.
became
Look at
second.
Saka going for a league title. At
Bro,
20,
biologic,
22,
yeah,
Where
biologic.
was
One
Salah
second,
at that age?
everyone,
But we don't
everyone,
use
one
that
second.
logic.
1 second, the
We
clip
don't
is
use
ready.
that logic.
Halas, be quiet. Listen.
Listen, this is not true. This is not true,
You
man.
know they will
You're trying to making me sound like bad. I'm saying
Hold that.
what, Sam? I'm not saying what I was trying to
Did you
say.
hear that?
Remove
R9 is
him.
the better
Remove
goal
him for
scorer.
Sam.
Haaland is the better
Remove
goal
him for
scorer
Sam so
than
you can
R9.
play it.
Halas. He just said it right there. The minute is there
Hey,
for you guys
say
to
it,
go
let me
check
see.
it out.
Hamza,
can't
he's
hear
not
it.
even
We
better
play-
than
we
Harry
literally
Kane.
We don't even
played.
say. See, the guy's not played.
But how can you compare him to Ruud van Nistelrooy when he's not even
There
better
you
than
are.
Ruud?
There
He's
you
not
are.
even better than Kane, bro. Come on.
Look, Ruud van Nistelrooy came to this country not at 23. He was at Hereven and PSV.
It doesn't matter.
at
Every
6.
player
He was
peaks
scoring
at a
12,
different
18
age.
goals.
Every player
He
peaks
was at
differently.
Farmers League. He was better than
Yeah, but
Ruud van
every
Nistelrooy's
player
age.
peaks differently, by the way. Look at
Sam,
JB.
Sam, can you do this? Can
Haaland's gonna get
you
picked.
quickly put him in the in the bailiff's bench? You know what I mean? Just leave him in the courtroom, leave him backstage, and then play it for us so he doesn't
Okay,
talk.
it's like me. Listen, Madueke has scored more goals than Gabriel Jesus this season.
But what's that got
I'm
to do with
confident
anything?
conversation. Gabriel Jesus has scored less than
What does that-
Nketiah this
What does
season.
what does that have to what does that have to do with anything?
Where's the logic in that?
The first thing that you cannot talk about strikers when your strikers are scoring 4 goals in a season. Gabriel Jesus has scored 4 goals.
But why are you
4
deflecting
goals
from the
in this
why are you
season?
deflecting? Why are you
Don't get
deflecting
involved in
from
this
the topic?
argument first.
Why are you
What could-
deflecting on the topic? Why are you deflecting now? Look at him
R9 is
smiling.
the greatest.
Don't
You can never
deflect.
bring R9.
Don't
He's
deflect.
not
very
You
good.
said
R9.
R9 is not.
Okay, everyone
good.
ready? Everyone ready? Here, now
just
it's
keeps-
ready. High volume.
No, it's not better than R9. No way.
No.
In front of goal.
He's a better goal scorer than R9. Better goal scorer. Because he's a number 9.
There.
Wow.
Everyone heard it? Everyone
Oh,
heard it?
oh my
Haaland is a
God.
They
better
don't
goal
understand what
scorer
I'm
than
trying to say.
R9.
He's
just
a better
heard it.
goal scorer than R9.
Bros.
Just heard it.
Hamza, you need to answer. for
Anyway,
these
I
comments,
want to
bro.
Hamza. I want you to take that back now, live on the stream. Make him full screen. Make him full screen. Hamza, take that back. There is no
Ahmed is the
aspect in the
greatest striker I've
football.
ever seen in my life.
There is no aspect. I want you
Ahmed
to
is the
say,
greatest
Hamza,
striker.
I want you to say,
Kaput-
I was wrong. There is no aspect in football in
Ahmed is
which
my greatest
Haaland
striker.
is
Zero.
better than R9.
I know these guys never watch R9 anyway. So
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit about these guys.
Wallahi.
I'm just saying
I
Ahmed is the
do.
greatest striker of all time. Ahmed is the greatest striker of all time I've ever seen.
Who's the better
My life.
finisher, Hamza?
In front of goal. In front of goal.
Just say it.
Obviously in front of goal. Well,
R9 was deadly, man. R9 was
look at
deadly.
this. Look at this
You're
politician.
such a liar. I just played the clip.
R9 was deadly, man.
I just played the clip.
Nah.
I just played it. You
Hamza,
want me to
don't
play it
flip-flop,
again?
man.
R9 was deadly, man. I saw him UEFA Cup final against Lazio. So you guys don't know. Only
We
me
know
and
he's
Mo can
good.
Yeah,
talk about R9.
they know. They know.
Why
Why are you
these fools
deflecting?
don't
to
know.
them?
He's
You guys-
deflected.
Why is like
You guys
they
don't
don't
know.
know?
He's a better goal scorer. No, Ahmed is a better player, but he's a better goal scorer than Ahmed. Better goal scorer because he's a number 9.
I think the words are very clear for everyone.
Guys,
Clear.
AI is a very dangerous game. AI is
They
very
are.
dangerous.
Nah,
But
no,
I
don't let him
Chat
gaslight you
GTP.
guys. Don't let him
Chat
gaslight
GP
you. Nah, Hamza, don't gaslight them.
Ziad and Saad, can you come back on stream so we can just finish this stream? Yeah, khalas, listen, on that note,
This is why
let me
people
just
should
read the
know.
super chat.
In my YouTube, I just go mad, man. I love my players, man.
Yeah, there you are. There you are. Point proven. He went for a shit. He went for a shit.
When I said Saka scored 4 goals, he went for shit. No, Jesus scored 4 goals.
Big up to Akila who says, Ziad, are you here? Because Akila stuck to you.
I'm back. I'm back.
There
I'm
is.
back.
Your team is winning because of no Enzo, clearly. I mean, it does disrupt the balance of the team, to be fair. Big up to Marco who says, congrats on the new baby, Yaqub.
Yaqub.
Sorry, I muted myself because the babies were crying. I figured that wasn't good for the audio listeners. But big up Marco for that Egyptian donation. Yeah,
Big up,
thank
Marco.
you. She said,
Hamza,
right
can you
here.
come back on the thing? Because there's many people addressing you. Prod. Hussam, can you play Kuti Kuti Kuti? Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I fucking love
Kuti, kuti, kuti,
Romero.
can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I fucking love Kuti Romero. He's the fucking GOAT, and I hope you know.
What's on the plate, bro? What's on the plate?
Here.
What's on the plate?
Big up to Ed who says Spurs are the Dallas Cowboys of the Premier League. You know what's funny? Jacob supports Spurs and the Dallas Cowboys. That's what's fucking funny, to be honest with you.
I don't even know what the Dallas Cowboy means. Can you guys explain it to me? Because I don't
It's
watch
an
American
NFL
football.
team.
No, I don't watch American football. Are they like?
So I look
do they
like I
bottle
watch it, I
everything?
just know who the Cowboys are.
No, I would say that we're not. I would say the Cowboys are more like Manchester United. Like
wow.
they
What did he
were
say?
successful once upon a time, and then they're not now, and everyone laughs at them.
Fairs. Big up to my guy Nafisa again who says Yaqub, congratulations, happy for you. Big up to can we
Big
get
up,
W's in the
Nafisa.
chat for Nafisa for the big super
Big up,
chat today.
Nafisa.
Wafisa.
Wafisa?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wafisa. Oh, like with the W. Yeah, can we drop
Yeah.
Wafisa in the chat right now? Big up to you.
You're a legend.
Thank you so much for this. Big up to you, Nafisa. Big up to my guy AMT who says so Man City never cheated to win the league.
No.
100%.
we have the
course
prime
they have.
example.
Yeah.
Rodri handball.
According to salty fan base. Was saying.
Ahmed, can you bring it up one more time? The evidence.
Of course, man. My
Can you
pleasure.
bring the
Of course,
evidence?
of course.
Can you bring the evidence
course.
up one more time?
Rodri
course, man.
handball one more time.
Of course.
He was offside before that.
Oh, look
What
at
about
it
cheated,
now.
man?
He's
You lot
offside.
cheated. You lot cheated. What is this? Clear handball.
What about when Fergie used to cheat?
Manchester City, you know.
Extra.
Back at it again.
My guy
Telling
cheated
you.
so much. He refused to give BBC Match of the Day interview for 10 years because they questioned
Look at
his
this historian, man.
integrity of the
Flipping hell.
sports.
Wallahi.
I was
Like,
like,
That's
yeah,
a-
not
that is
again.
the
I'm so
historian.
ashamed.
Big up to Nafisa who says have some shame, Hamza. By the way, Nafisa isn't even a Liverpool fan or a United fan. She's an
Definitely
Arsenal
Arsenal
fan. Big
fan.
up to you, Nafisa.
Definitely
Oh,
Arsenal.
big up Nafisa. Big up Nafisa.
There you go,
Definitely
there you go.
Arsenal fan.
Come on, you goons.
So sad.
Oh,
If she was a Liverpool fan, you wouldn't give her love. There you are. Where's our
Ah,
peace
no. Listen, just
Oh,
fellow gooners get extra love. Fellow gooners get extra
Big up
love.
to Mr. Khan who says Haaland is the shit on R9's feet. Have
Wallahi
some
he is.
shame.
Wallahi he is. Wallahi he is.
You've never seen R9.
Bro,
Saad, you've never
Haaland
watched
couldn't
R9.
even lace R9's
you've never
boots,
seen R9.
let alone do anything else, bro.
So how come
Please.
he's scoring 50 goals?
Oh, bro, give it a rest, man. Give it a rest.
Debate:
man.
Is Van Persie a better than Haaland as a striker?
He
Of
scored
course.
7 goals when he was 23 years old for Arsenal.
Wait.
7
We're
goals.
we're not comparing
Yeah,
Van
Gabriel
Persie to
Jesus
Haaland.
statistics.
La, 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 la,
Who's
la, la.
Gabriel Jesus?
That is a, no,
Who's
no, no.
having Gabriel
Hamza,
Jesus
give it a
and
rest.
Ronnie
Give it a
Madueke
rest.
stats at
Wallahi,
23?
give it a rest.
First
Ronnie
of
Madueke
all,
scoring
he
more than
first of all the
will
answer
never
is
touch the dust of
Ronnie
Van
Madueke.
Persie.
the
He will
answer
never
is
touch
scored
Van
yes.
more than him
Persie.
that season.
The
He will
answer
never
is yes.
touch Van Persie.
Shameful
The answer
guy.
is
Never in
yes.
his life.
The answer is yes. Van Persie is better,
No.
but fuck Van Persie. is
Wait, no,
better.
way better. It's
The
not
answer
even
is
just
yes.
better, by the way. Way
At
better.
the age of 23, Van Persie scored 7
Bro, look
league
at this, bro.
goals.
Listen, forget
7
stats,
league
by the way.
goals.
Age of 20, 19, 18,
7
16. I
league
don't
goals.
care. Van
That's
Persie
less than
is
Madueke.
clear, and
Less
it's not even
than
close.
Madueke and Jackson.
Haaland can score an
Nicolas
extra
Jackson.
200 goals. He
Yeah,
will never
man.
be as good as Van Persie. He
Let
will never be as
Haaland-
good as Van Persie.
Let Haaland.
Fuck Van
Unlike
Persie.
Haaland, yeah, Van Persie carried
Haaland's
the team
already
on his
scored
shoulders.
over
He
200
carried a
goals.
dead team on his
He's
shoulders.
already
And
scored over
Haaland can't
200
even
goals.
carry his own
And
team
he's
in big
23 and
games. There's a
stuff.
clear difference.
200, over
Van Persie
200
is
goals.
better.
He might
Haaland,
break the Pele's
tapping
record over
merchant. That's what
1,000.
he is, bro.
He's the only guy
Box
that might
in the
break it.
box. That's all he does. If Van Persie scoring volleys, your guy is goal hanging. There's a difference. There's difference.
And you know what? On that note, okay, we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Big up to you, Dinishan, for causing a war at the end there. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Just Football if you're ready to do so. Everyone,
People think
please
Van
hit the
Persie was
like button.
absolutely beast centre forward. He
Hamza,
only
can we
scored
end the
two
stream?
It's clear of
seasons
your
over
clear
20
of your
goals.
player.
Two
Hamza, you know
seasons.
you
Wallahi,
can come
he's
back
That's some
tomorrow.
shame, man. You
Wallahi,
guys are
Hamza,
so
remember we have
shameless.
A-list.
I've never seen.
Hamza, we have
These
A-list
guys are
tomorrow.
just
You can
shameless.
cook Briggs if they lose, yeah. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Just Football
Only
if you're
2
ready to do
seasons,
so.
mate. 2 seasons.
Tomorrow we're gonna be back, inshallah. Manchester United, Crystal Palace watch along, and then at night we have the A-listers. Big up to all the super chatters. Big up to Ra'id. Big up to Dinishan, Red Lion, C, Mugi, Felix, Jack, Akila, Sawan, Jilno, Kyle, AMT, Nafisa, Mr. Khan. Big up to Kamran, Ed, Marco, Zir, Salam, and Jack for the
Wait,
super
did you
chat.
say
Big up-
tomorrow is the Roy Hodgson Derby? Winner gets to keep Roy?
Fuck's sake.
That is a mad statement right there.
Or
Who's
excuse me,
watching
winner
Palace
winner has to
United?
take care of Roy, as in like changes nappies and such.
Let's not go there. Big up to you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you guys go subscribe to United Spurs of America. Make sure you guys go subscribe to AA United TV, Footy Judge Mo, Ziad Zone, Hamza Talks Ball, the Football Corner 97. All of the links are in the description. Subscribe to MHF as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. The snake is better than Haaland. There you are. There you are. This is
Yeah,
how you know
I'll
she's a
be 2
good.
seasons.
Big up,
Fuck
Two
big
Van
seasons
up,
wonder.
Persie.
big
Fuck
up,
Van
Van
Persie
Persie.
FC. Marcus
Fuck Van
Thuram.
Persie.
Oh,